hunting trap. Here we go. So when you use your action to set it, the trap forms a sawtooth steel ring that snaps shut when a creature steps on the pressure plate. So it's a DC 13 Dex saving throw, or take 1d4 piercing damage and stop moving. Thereafter, until the creature breaks free of the trap, its movement is limited by the length of the chain, typically 3 feet long. And a creature,
how many feet?
3 feet long is the chain.
Yeah,
So
got
it's
it.
limited to 3 feet. A creature can use its action to make a DC 13 strength check, freeing itself or another creature within its reach of a success.
They're just going to bound up the cliff in my face.
Yeah. Each failed check deals 1 piercing damage to the trapped creature.
Ouch.
So, do you want me to repeat that?
No,
You okay?
I'm fine because Guy's just given me the answer.
Oh. Shoot.
I'm looking to Medi for a nod.
We
We're
are
good.
good. Sorry, yes.
All right. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Did we play last week?
Yes, we did.
We did. Okay. I can't remember which games I've played and which games I haven't played because they're all getting cancelled for COVID at the moment. So last week you spent some time in Noltec where you spoke to Gerald, the old ranger / constable, and he gave you a bunch of call them what they are, side quests, but a bunch of things that were happening in and around Noltec that may have been interest that, you know, wanting some help from local adventurers to perhaps investigate and sort out. One of which was this rumor of a strange green light appearing around a pillar of some kind up in the Differing Hills. You also met with Darius. I forgot his name now. Darius. No.
Carmen.
Darius Carmen, thank you. Who is kind of like, I use it in inverted commas, the Lord of Noltec. He's like the chief businessman, the miner who runs all the mines, he runs the blacksmith, he runs the granary. He runs, you know, he's the big landowner chief of the town. And he offered you a bunch of cash each to go and to give him 2 weeks of your time to investigate rumors that the swamps to the south of Noltec were growing and encroaching on the arable farmland in the area. Indeed, you witnessed a family selling their belongings and leaving Noltec because, according to them, their farm had been engulfed by this swamp. And I believe you offered them a few gold pieces and bought the deeds to the property off them. So somebody has deeds to a perhaps swamp-ridden farm south of Noltec. You agreed to do that job for Darius, but decided to take a bit of a detour and go eastwards towards the Differing Hills via Adrian Coltrane's farm, where you discovered that he had a warforged working for him called Lumber, or who called himself Lumber, and rage quivered with rage, rumbled with rage, and nearly decapitated Adrian. L'Oreal, I think, kept him calm. But the nutshot, the upshot of that was, whilst not necessarily being badly treated, he certainly wasn't treated like an equal, but rather you got the impression that he was treated like a slave / property, and that's what really pissed Rage off. But you kind of cowed Adrian into agreeing to treat him better, treat him like a son, in fact. And you then continued on your merry way eastwards up into the Differing Hills, where you discovered this plateau. Atop this plateau was this 60-foot pillar, or a pillar on top of another kind of plateau, on top of a plateau, on top of the hill. The pillar radiated magic, and L'Oreal tried to well, not tried, she successfully cast Detect Magic. But in doing so, seemed to trigger a vision that she was a little bit afraid of. A vision of a desiccated corpse-like figure, missing an eye and missing a hand. And almost at the same time as she kind of recoiled from that, cancelling the magic, you saw some, well, I don't think I mentioned this, but you would have seen some green lights bobbing towards you. And those green lights would be attached to a bunch of goblins riding wargs. As they get close to the plateau and they see you, one of them kind of kicks what appears to be a corpse off the back of his mount, and in Goblin yells, "Get 'em, lads!" And we go to initiative.
Okay.
You can't have a fight that doesn't start with "Get 'em, lads." I tell you, it's just not allowed.
Oops.
Okay, so I'm going to get my face murdered because my initiative is so poor.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I trust you on that one, Zed.
Would I kill you this close to level 4? Yeah,
I mean,
probably. Probably.
I'd say.
Well, actually, you'll kill yourselves this close to level 4 in reality. It'd be nothing to do with me.
Makes me feel better, thanks.
All right. Everybody up? No? I don't see Kelgar on there, so let's roll initiative for Kel. Oh, where was Kelgar? Oh, yeah, he's up there. All right, let's start the combat. Top of the round. Helpful Goblin Warg Rider 3. He's the one that's just kicked off the corpse and will then bound this way. Let's see. Okay, he comes to here. Oh, what's he going to do? Right. Not being... One sec. Being too clever, he is going to continue forwards.
Yes, he is.
Right. So he needs to make a dex save, doesn't he? As he bounds up the stairs, yelling at you, the warg actually that he's riding, as he steps forward to close in on Jet and L'Oreala, the warg seems to dance around something in the ground. You realise that it's kind of completely missed the trap. He made his saving throw, so the trap goes off in the jostle, but doesn't catch the warg. L'Oreala, you are up.
This goblin or warg, are either of them wearing any metal armor?
Warg, definitely not. Goblin is in hide armor. I'm going to studded leather armor.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That seems pretty reasonable. Oh, okay. I am going to, therefore, still try and... Well, I pull my shield out for a start.
Yeah,
I think I can do that as free action.
you can.
I'll move, yep, and then I will attempt to shocking grasp the warg and rider.
Okay.
So I didn't target him. I keep forgetting.
No worries. Okay. Well, the attack is 21. Okay, so that's going to do 5 damage to the wolf, to the warg rider.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is now unable to make reactions until the start of its next turn.
No reaction until the start of his next turn. Got it. Okay. As you reach forward and kind of throw lightning at him, the goblin yells in pain, completely distracted by it, allowing you to do what you wish.
Excellent. At which point I shall back away to here. And I believe end my turn.
Merry Goblin Wolf Rider. Okay, gets to here. And you're not incorrect. Will attempt to jump.
That he can't jump.
We never remember the rules for jumping.
It says if a
Specific-
goblin's on a walk, they fall off.
No, it doesn't. As much as you'd like it to say,
Exactly.
Kurgan, it does not say that. Bear with me a second.
You can jump horizontally equal to your strength score if you've had a running start.
It's vertically that I'm looking for.
What's that behind you, Jurgen?
Say again?
Behind you, your background.
Just a D&D logo.
Oh, right, yeah. All I can see is half of it.
Yeah, it's the
You
emphasis.
can leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. Ooh, okay. So the warg tries to bounce up the side of here under encouragement from its mounted rider, gets about 6 feet up and plops back down again. Can't make it.
Ineffectually at the whatever it's called.
Yeah, so it immediately bounces back this way towards the steps.
Aren't wargs large creatures?
They are.
But they're only taking up.
Stop talking.
Yes, so they count. So at the moment, they count as the rider, and then if you kill the rider and not, then you'll have to deal with the warg potentially. So they've been treated as the same kind of thing. I mean, I can make them large if you want, Ember. If it makes you happy, I'll make them large.
No, it's alright. I just thought because the other ones we encountered before were large.
Correct.
He's the kid that asked the teacher why they haven't set homework yet.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not that person because I don't like homework. So
Thanks, Rob.
Well,
Hey,
actually,
Cog.
the question is, would that set both traps off?
No, it'll come up there.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Nice.
You see, I'm being sneaky.
Yeah.
So just for Dart, because he's the person that asked the question, and he does have a valid point, really. These things are large, so we'll make them large.
A merry goblin rider.
Ember, you're up.
I'm right next to him. How many are there?
5.
5. And they're growing as we speak. There you go. There you go. Ember, you're up.
Reach for a pulse, Lord said in the background there somewhere.
Okay, I'm going to move here, then hide behind Jet.
Okay.
I'm already hidden, aren't I? No, but I'm in full view. So,
Yeah. Okay.
and then I'll shoot at this one over here.
Right. He's down below, so he's 10 feet below.
right, okay.
Yeah, so you can't see him because you're too
All
far
right,
away.
I'll shoot the one that I can see in front of Jet then.
No worries.
Oh wait, he's got that space there, right? That's next to the wall.
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
Just down there then, and hit him with my rapier instead then.
Okay, go for it.
Damn it!
You slash out with your rapier and miss.
Okay. Right, I was there. Moves 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll move here. And in my turn.
Okay. We go for the Preachy Goblin Wolf Rider, who stands atop his warg and issues sermons from the Goblin Bible.
No, no.
He's preachy.
Kurgan, you said I'd be the person that asks for homework. No, I'd be the one that tells the teacher that he's actually wrong and something he says.
Okay, this one also kind of avoids the trap as it springs up at the warg. The warg kind of bounces out the way. He rolled a natural 20 on his saving throw, I'm afraid.
Does that mean the traps are still there and he just ignored it, or?
He's triggered them.
Okay,
They haven't affected him.
All right.
So you would need to reset them.
Gotcha.
Jet, you're up.
Okay. That Preachy Goblin Wolf Rider just sort of rode to my right. I think I'm going to try and stick the warg. Can I go for the goblin or the warg, or is it just a case of just attack the unit as it is?
Okay, it's up to you. You can choose.
I'm going to stick the warg with my short sword. I'll try to anyway.
Okay, hold on. Okay, well, that gets a little bit complicated, but no problem. Right, let me just do this then.
Yeah, because I can't actually target. Some strange reason.
There you go. Target the warg.
Ah, there we go. Actually, right. So let's do short sword here. Just got one of those things, is it?
It's going to be one of those nights, yeah. So you stab at
Okay.
the warg. It dances out of your way. The goblin snarling and hissing at you. A green sort of lantern light bouncing off the warg's saddle.
Okay,
Anything else?
I'm going to use that inspiration, I think.
Okay, re-roll that with inspiration. Go for it.
Just get rid of that.
What did you get the -2 for, by the way?
It's probably because I still having a problem.
Oh, you got
with
exhaustion, haven't you?
Exhaustion. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
The bastard.
I know. DM's here. It doesn't matter though because I'm rolling so crap.
Holy crap!
Yeah, you are.
Change your dice.
You are not rolling good today, Jet.
No.
You stab out and miss.
Right, I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay. Kelgar.
Okay. Moving down from where I am, is this platform 10 foot high, did we say last week?
It is 10 foot high, yes.
Is that all right to kind of sort of just drop down as I move?
Yeah,
or
drop down, yeah.
I think I can get to there then.
Okay.
And as I head over there, I prepare my shield and get ready to swing my my axe.
Oh, you use booming blade, don't you?
That's correct.
All right. Remind me at break. I forgot to put. I've got a macro for booming blade, so I can set
Sweet.
set it up later for you. Okay. Anything else? Are you attacking?
Yes, I am.
You can go for it.
Is this the one where I shouldn't use the template at the moment?
Yeah. Sadly.
stop doing that one. And just do a regular attack. Seems to create a template there.
Yeah, it does. Just drop it on. Yeah, drop it on. I don't know.
How's it got cover against me?
It's not seeing the goblin in between, is it?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will do.
My attack the goblin, or is that the warg I'm attacking?
Are you attacking? Who do you want to attack?
Let's go with the warg then.
Okay, so that will hit. Roll your damage.
So 7 damage, and this is sheathed in booming energy.
No
I
problem.
should probably have hexed it first. Whoops. Never mind. Okay, that's me done.
Okay, bear with me a second. I think I've got that right. Okay. All right, you hit the warg for 7 points of damage and trigger your booming blade. So if he moves voluntarily, he's going to take D8 damage, right?
Indeed.
Okay, no problem. Beautiful Goblin Wolf Rider. It would seem I've already moved the beautiful Goblin Wolf Rider by mistake.
It's me, sorry. You should want. It's my turn. I want.
Sorry,
to
Mehdi,
you.
go for it.
I'm going to pull out, reach into my hair, pull out a flea, point at the goblin, the actual warg here.
Yeah.
There we go. This one here. I'm going to shout, "Investigo," and I will cast infestation on it.
Okay. What's the target save? DC.
I don't know. Oh,
Constitution saving throw.
It's
DC 13.
yeah.
The wolf saves, unfortunately.
Oh, it was worth a go.
It was worth a go. Yeah. The wolf saves.
Turn. Yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Now we've got the beautiful wolf warg goblin, which I've just swapped over for the eagle-eyed amongst you. It's this way. Okay, gets to there. Rage, you're up.
Okay. Rage will move forward with his great sword. As he does, the energy and the thunder will kick in, and he will rage.
He will rage, will
He
he?
will rage, yes.
Nice.
Right in amongst them.
That one will do, I think. Right.
Who are you targeting?
I'll be targeting the warg.
Okay. So yeah, the wargs are going to get half cover because the goblins will be deliberately trying to avoid your incoming attacks. Okay, 19 will hit. Roll your Jesus Christ, bastard. Okay, your Jesus.
Carry on.
More. Yeah. Okay. So rages, you storm in, and I use that word correctly. You storm in. You swing out at the warg, cleaving into its flanks. It yells and gives out a rather wolfish squeal of pain. Anything else?
No, that's me done.
The lazy Goblin Wolf Rider just looks at this combat and goes, "I can't be arsed."
Felt that.
he kind of moves to here. Kurgan.
Quick question. So that point, where is it? There. I can see down to there. Okay, right? Is there anything blocking?
I would say you've got L'Oreala and Rage in the way, so no, you'll need to get closer. Yeah, you'll be able to see it from there.
There. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to take my burned axe shaft in my hand, take it in both hands. I'm going to smack it down into the ground in front of me, and I'm going to cast Shatter.
Ooh,
And we will see what happens because I haven't done this yet.
nice spell.
I'm
Yes.
excited.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I don't hit you fuckers at the same time. If I do that, in theory, you guys aren't highlighted by it. Yeah, you're
Jet,
not highlighted.
jet, maybe.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Is he covered by it? Oh, he is, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, how can I move it then? Oh shit.
Don't worry, I'm used to going down.
Hold on,
If
don't
you
panic.
moved it 5 foot to the left, it'd probably.
Yeah, that was my intention. There is a way of doing it and hitting the.
There?
That's what I wanted. No.
Oh.
5 foot to the right.
There?
Yeah. Yeah. 'cause
Okay.
that should get
Me
4 of
to
them.
you.
All right, just
Me
Yeah.
too.
shift target each if it's not targeted them. I can't see if it has or not.
Looks like it has.
They've all got red crosses on them for me.
Okay, go for it. Right. Roll your damage. Jesus. Okay.
And I'm assuming
Great.
I'm assuming that will be the wargs and the goblins.
Okay. So
I was saying that, thinking that as well.
right, just hang on a sec because you've just got complicated now. So that warg died. Oh, bastard.
Everything's dead. All the things are dead.
That
Yay.
warg is dead.
However,
I didn't mean to do that. Shit. Hold on.
Control Z.
Yeah, Control Z doesn't work. It doesn't quite work like you would imagine it to. Okay, so he's on 0 hit points. And I just need to add him to the combat tracker and roll his initiative. Because if I don't, you won't get any experience before him, you see. And then I need to do this. Yeah. He's on 0 hit points. Combat tracker. And he's dead. Okay, so that's good. Right. The wolf isn't dead. He's on that many hit points. And he's there. Okay, cool. That's that one done. Okay, so the next one. He's taken damage. Okay, so he's Warg 2. What was the saving throw target? Saving throw is DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, yeah.
So he fails, so he takes 10 points of damage.
Could have been a lot more bloody damage. There you go.
Not a bad amount.
It's not bad. Could have been better though.
Nice spell then.
Yeah, been saving that one. When I realised we had a choke point there, I was kind of grinning, rubbing my hands together, waiting for them all to
Okay.
queue up.
He failed, so sorry about this. You do like to challenge the DM, don't you?
That is our job.
Hang on, you summoned a bear on me, for God's sake.
I know. He failed, so he also takes 10 points of damage. Well, this is pretty good going.
Well, technically, you summoned a bear on yourself.
Don't encourage him, Saran.
And
Gonna move while you're farting around.
yeah, no worries, keep going. Oh, he makes it. So is it half damage on a save?
Hang on, let me check.
Yes.
That's half as much damage. Yeah.
Okay, so he will take 5 points of damage. Okay. So that, my good friend, is where we are currently. Don't know why he's got the death symbol on his head. Because he's not dead.
Set the token underneath him, or Yeah.
Oh, he died. Haha, he did die. Okay. Well, there you go. So that puts the wolf there. All right. So now we're kind of where everything should be. Okay, nicely done.
So we've got 3 wolves and we've got a goblin. Oh, sorry, no,
You-
there's this one of room.
You've got 3. What you've you've got 1, 2. You've got 1 wolf
I see.
with no rider, 1 goblin with no wolf, and then the rest have both.
Ah, right.
Okay. Top of the round, number 2. Helpful goblin. So this one. Okay, so he swings down at you with his scimitar, Jet. Now he gets advantage because his mount is bigger than you.
Ooh.
And he
Not very
rolls a
nice.
natural 1 and a 7. Okay, so the goblin, reeling from the shatter spell, swings out half-heartedly at Jet. Jet kind of parries the blows casually. Nothing really happens. L'Oreala.
Wow, things have moved fast. I'm going to cast. Yeah, I'm going to reach out to Silbarth, and I will utter a prayer of blessing on, I guess, Rage, Jet, and Ember.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh, very pretty.
Yeah, sounds
There you go.
I like
And
how it
then-
kind of affects all of them. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
That's really awesome, isn't it? Yeah.
That is good.
And then I will
Step in.
step in and my turn.
He's dead. Okay. Ember, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move over here and attack this.
He's below you. He's still 10 feet below you on the ground, trying to scrabble up.
Oh, okay.
So I can do
Jump
this
down, Ember.
by saying that. Look. So he's minus 10 feet below you.
I was here then, wasn't I?
Yeah.
No, I was there.
Yep.
Du-du-du-du.
This goblin here is still. Is a goblin on the ground, is he? Or?
Yeah, I know,
He's
but
still on the ground, yeah.
I can move here and still attack him, can't I?
Yep.
I'll attack him here. Because otherwise I wouldn't get my sneak attack.
All right. You hit the nostalgic Wolf Rider. Roll for damage. 6 points of damage. Okay, you basically slide your rapier into the goblin as he's distracted, eviscerating him quite nicely.
Okay.
Anything else, Ember?
Oh, yeah. No, I'll stay there.
Okay. Jet.
okay. I'm going to try and stick this one with a short sword.
Stick it with a short sword. Go for it.
The wolf.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So, normally turn.
Okay, that will hit. Roll the damage.
Okay.
Okay. 5 points of damage. You're
Piercing.
I'm just going to try something. If you're getting feedback, let me know.
I think I'm going
Anything
to.
else?
Yeah, I think I'm going to action search.
okay. Action search. Go for it.
Then it gives me the attack. Oh, you are.
Oh no.
Snake eyes.
Well, you badly miss.
Right, I'll quickly end turn.
Okay.
And
Keldar.
Okay.
Chat's going, there's a reason I use a bow.
yeah.
Huh? What was that?
I moved to the wrong place. From there, if I use a 15-foot area spell, am I able to get the one which is down 10 foot as well? If
This
I
one
kind of
or
cast
this
it at a lower level? Both of those.
Yeah, I'll let you do that from there.
Okay. Stepping forwards as I step into position, strumming away at the guitar rapidly, building up a beat and a tempo. And
And play Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh God.
cast Thunder Wave.
No.
Go for it.
I mean, that's a lot in 6 seconds.
It is more than you would normally be able to speak in 6 seconds, but there you
Really
go.
fast. Well, he was doing it as he was coming up, obviously.
Ooh.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's just building up. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, nice. Roll your damage.
It's actually given me a roll damage button. Or did I accidentally click it off?
Cast it again then.
Did it target people?
Yeah, it looks like
started them.
it's targeted them.
Yeah, I've done it.
Right, we can do it manually. Roll your damage.
Okay.
Is it a DC 13 con save?
No, it's an AC/DC 13 concept.
DC 12 con save.
Okay, so the repeated warg, so this one takes half damage, which would be 6. And does he have a wolf? No, his rider's dead, isn't it? So this one also makes it, so he also takes 6 damage. His rider is riding on a storm, and he takes he takes all 13 damage.
Very nice.
So he's dead.
I'm not speaking.
This wolf, helpful wolf rider, fails, takes 13 damage. He's also dead. So now you've got a bunch of riders that are dead on the back of the wolf. Just try
They
to
roll at
find-
disadvantage, right?
What do the wargs?
Yeah.
No,
Income
they just
or something.
they just eat their riders. And now he makes a con save as well. He makes it 6 damage. Dies.
Well, there's a lot of death going on.
We like AoE.
Okay. All right. As this thunder wave kind of ricochets out, bodies fly backwards. and everything. It's kind of quite satisfying. Anything else, Kelgar?
That's me done.
Okay. Medistra.
Right. Seeing the wonderful work that's going ahead of him, he will move forward, and he's going to target the northern warg, and he's going to put one hand in the air and point the other at the warg and go,
This one here.
Yes.
He's 10 feet below you, so you won't be able to see him there. You'll need to get right close.
Yeah, in that case.
Right close.
Right close, Bayek.
This one
the
is
south
on
one?
the stair ramp coming up, so you can see him.
Fantastic. We'll go for him then.
Okay.
You go, Celesti in Spiritu, and cast my Aldrich Blast.
Go for it. That will hit the warg. Roll your damage. Nice. Okay.
It's
The
supposed to roll more
warg
than that.
flinches from the blow. Anything else?
It's later levels. I get more shots, don't I?
Yeah, level 5.
Sorry. Yeah. No, that is it. That's it.
You are not level 5 yet, unfortunately.
No. Time my turn.
Rage.
Okay, take a step forward.
1 step forward, 2 steps back. Go for it. Yeah. Did you target something?
Yeah, I've got that targeted. Let me see. Hang on. Let's try and attack it again. It's not doing it. Bear with me.
Do it again.
It's still not doing it, is it?
It's not having any of it now.
Right, roll your damage.
Holder.
Just roll your damage. Because you hit the first time.
Oh,
So
did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
11 damage. Against the warg.
Yes. You also want that.
Yeah, the warg's dead. Don't worry about it. He killed his wolf rider as well, I believe. Okay. Anything else, Rage?
No, I'm just going to block that. So I will stay there.
This wolf rider moves to here, targets you, and shoots his bow. Rage, you watch as an arrow comes arcing up from the goblin at the back, slamming into your body for a whole 2 points of damage.
Oof.
And then continues to there. Okay. Kurgan.
Hey, don't we need to stop him from running away?
Off you go then.
Like, if you can ride a bear, you can ride a wolf, right?
Exactly.
If I move there, can I still target him even though he's 10 foot down?
Yes, you can, because you're at the edge of the precipice,
Right.
so you'll
Yeah.
be able to
Okay,
see it.
so we will do that, and because this never ever goes wrong, we are going to fire off a chaos bolt at it.
Hold on. Who do you want to target? Because there's the warg if you want to target the warg.
The
I'll put
rider.
them side by side. Okay, target. Have you got the rider targeted?
Yeah.
All right, go for it then.
It's the white target rather than the red one, right?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, not there.
Oh,
We are going to use force damage. Baff. 11 points.
wild magic looks like it's broken.
fucking knew it. I've got to stop using Chaos Bolt.
11 damage. All right, that kills the rider.
Do you have to roll that which damage it does?
Say again?
Do you have to roll a dice so that it randomly chooses damage?
No, I can choose what kind of damage happens.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, effectively, you choose one of the two d8s, I believe, to decide whether it's what kind of damage it is.
So there I had the choice between, I can't remember, lightning and force or something. Can't remember what I rolled now.
You know, we were trying to keep him alive and just killed him.
It's a shame. Best kind of goblin is a dead goblin, Ember, you know that.
Yeah, but we want to know why he's hanging around this rich.
Because they're nasty fuckers.
Okay. Anything else? Kurgan.
Done.
Actually,
I think they'd have been off the map next turn anyway, potentially, Rob.
right. So that one legs it off the map and out of view.
Well, it doesn't. That what about Rage's attack of opportunity?
Rage isn't technically adjacent to it because it's down
Oh yeah,
10
sorry.
feet below him. L'Oreal, you're up. You watch as one of the wargs kind of shakes its mount and then bounces off to the northwest.
Anybody speak to animals?
Does this the warg that remains? Does it look like it's turning tail?
Yes.
Then I take a good look around and my turn.
Cool. Ember.
Huh. Ooh. I will move here.
Okay.
And suppose how far's the drop?
10 feet.
Can I use an acrobatics check so that I don't have
Sure.
add to
Give me
my?
an acrobatics. Give me an acrobatics roll.
You're going to ride it, aren't you?
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, is it? Wait. Oh,
All right. You tumble off the edge and down the side, landing on your feet at the bottom. Counts as though you've just used 5 foot of movement.
can do that, and I'm going to grapple.
You're going to try and grapple the warg.
Yeah.
Go for it.
What do I roll for?
It's an opposed strength check.
Oh, so it's just strength. Oh,
Correct. Yep. Roll your strength.
Unless you've got athletics.
Meets beats. So you try and grapple the warg, and you end up with your arms around one of its front paws. The warg just kind of jumps out from you and kind of snaps at you. You didn't quite make it.
okay. Can't move anymore.
Okay. All right. Jet, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to drop the short sword. Now,
See those rolls now.
Okay. Right.
Badly misses. Why did you miss the warg?
I thought I said 1.
We didn't badly miss the warg, but you missed the warg. Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
12 is not a bad result for rolling a 1.
No.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? Right. I'll go and find another weapon.
How do you...
Maybe a
Okay.
hatchet or a spear. Maybe. Yeah, I'm done. Sorry.
Oh,
Bear with me a second. I'm just trying to fix something because it's going to do my head in. Okay. Calgar, you're up. Jack, it's definitely not your night tonight. I think you need a new character. I think you need to retire Jet Elmstone and bring out his bigger, more buffer brother, Jongle Elmstone or Amber Elmstone or something.
Maybe up a tank.
Downstone.
Yeah, maybe Sun Shield tank. Maybe, who knows?
Anyway, Calgar, you're up.
Okay. Hang on a sec. Whereas I was there. Are we able to drop down from here as well? Is this also 10 foot up? Or
Yeah, it's all 10 foot. Yeah, 10 foot all the way around.
going over to there, and I'm going to attempt to hit it with a booming blade.
Okay. Right, try it this time and see what happens. Either nothing's going to happen, and I've broken the spell, or I've got it right, and a whole load of stuff's going to go off.
So it's triggered a template, which I don't think it should do again.
Okay.
Which I accidentally dropped in the wrong place now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Should I just do a regular attack instead, or?
Right, hang on.
is that a template where it's going to push it to?
No, booming blade doesn't push.
Oh yeah, it doesn't. That was it.
Right, bear with me a sec. Yeah, try casting it again.
Okay. There's like a tick box for place measured template. Should I just untick that, or?
Untick that, yeah.
Doesn't roll anything then.
Do you think it's fundamentally broken? We need to reboot.
No. I don't think it's fundamentally broken. I think I haven't set something up properly. I'm just looking for... just trying to figure out who has got a spell. L'Oreal, I think, has a spell that I have edited. I'm just trying to see if I can find. Toll the Dead, right? That was edited. So
Yep.
Toll the Dead is item macro. And it is item macros. That's how you spell it. And then everything's in the macro here. Right, got it. So let's have a look at Booming Blade. Once again, edit, spell. Let's copy that back in there. Right, let me Because I'm just going to cast it for you. 1 second. It's a cantrip, right?
So, yes.
Oh, that's better. Oh, there was an error in your macro. See F12. All right, it's an error in the macro. Okay, roll. Roll your damage. Roll your attack and your damage. 13 will hit. Roll your damage. 3 points of damage. You've gone for the warg, not the rider, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, the rider's dead, isn't it? Right.
Is he?
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. He's covered in booming energy.
Yeah, he's covered in booming energy.
Yes,
Yeah. So the rider is dead. Ooh, we're getting there. Okay. So the macro is broken, so I need to find out why it's broken and hopefully get it fixed. Medistra, you're up.
So I'm going to target the one thing that's left again, and I will shout Celestian Spiritu, and again Aldrich Blast. Oh,
Which will hit. Roll your damage.
proper
Nice
damage.
damage. Proper damage. 9 damage. Okay, your Eldritch Blast flies from your fingertips, striking the warg. Okay. Anything else?
No, again, that is it for me. I do love that effect.
It is awesome. Rage.
Okay, I will move down. I think I have to be there. Do I?
Correct. I can say one more gets you flanking, so you are flanked.
I thought it was
Flanking
opposite
it?
sides. Right.
No,
Okay.
you were fine. You were fine there. You were fine where you were.
Oh, was I? Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you were fine there.
Okay. I will attack it. But essentially, if I take it to 0, there's only a warg here, isn't there?
Yeah.
I don't know if they speak, but I'm going to shout out, "Sit!" Smack it with a flat of my blade and try and knock it unconscious.
That's what you did. You rolled a critical.
Goblin.
Bring it on.
Is this the?
I didn't see my dice roll then, you know.
Yeah, I did. I saw them.
Anybody else see?
14.
No, I'm not seeing any dice on the finger.
Yeah, I saw them.
Yeah, worked good.
Weird.
Roll damage.
Yeah, sorry, you failed to invoke your critical by saying you were going to take a prisoner.
Refresh your browser.
I will try that.
Okay, but the warg goes down unconscious.
So we're out of combat now. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, out of combat. Yes, everybody gets 200 XP, which I've just added to the character sheets. Combat. Yeah, the area goes quiet. You can just see off in the kind of the sort of the darkening sky, a warg kind of veering northwards. You can just make out this kind of bouncing, glowing green light that's kind of fading as it kind of drops down the moorland and over the low hills to the north of you.
I think we should check to see if there's anything unusual about them or anything that would have attracted them to this area or called them to this area.
I'm going to go and check the body that it kicked off.
Right.
You say it kicked a body off one of the wolves?
It did. Yeah.
I'm going to make my way over there and look at the body.
Sort of appear somewhere.
Yeah.
Are there any of the, I presume they were like some kind of lanterns that they had that were glowing green?
They are, yes. They have some kind of brass lanterns with a greenish glass in them. Quite an ornate looking thing. But it's when you kind of open it up, it's just a normal sort of bullseye lantern that's kind of been painted green to give this kind of greenish glow. The body is the body of a male human around 22 years old.
Any distinguishing features or anything magical emanating from him?
No, it just looks like a plain old sort of human. Clothes are fairly nondescript, sort of wool breeches, sort of slightly soiled or heavily soiled linen shirt. Muscular body suggests physical labour. Calloused hands also suggests somebody used to working outdoors, but beyond that, not a lot to say.
Can I ascertain the cause of his death?
I need a medicine roll, please.
That's fine. I'll give you a medicine roll.
I'll bring the body back. So it's near the rest, and then we'll go and tie this warg up.
Okay.
I'm going to pick up my.
17.
17. Big welt and bruise on the back of the head and bruising around the neck.
Mm.
Suggests probably clubbed and then strangled.
These goblins weren't trying to take prisoners then.
The warg that was chanting something as it came up, did he fall off? Sorry, not the warg, the goblin, sorry. Did he fall off a warg?
Yes, he's kind of where Ember's stood right now.
I'd like to go over and just examine him and see if he's got anything of note or what. You said he was reading from a book, or was he just praying in general?
No, I was joking about praying because he was it got an allocation name of Preachy Goblin.
Oh, so he wasn't a preaching goblin.
But he has a leather bag on his waist, probably about half the size of a human-sized sack.
I'll tentatively open it and just tip out the contents.
There are a number of bones, various kinds, both definite animal bones and humanoid bones in this bag. Probably a total of a dozen or so.
Are they carved and do they have any symbols on?
Give me an investigation check.
I can try.
I'll
screen guidance and realise it's the wrong character. It's my other game.
I will
13.
13. A few of them have. I just got a message to put the oven on from the wife, and she tried to send it 17 minutes ago, and it's just come through. So I need to go have a quick chat with her because I'll get bollocks.
No worries.
no problem.
A few of them have intricate carvings on them. A couple of sort of femur bones and a couple of animal bones. Very hard to tell, though, what that might mean. And if you just give me, so if you want to take a 15-minute break, and then we'll reconvene when I get back after chatting to the good
Sure.
bloke.
Sure.
So,
No worries.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
AFK.
Yeah.
How many black bears can you kill in 15 minutes?
Dark. That's dark.
Well, that's not another quest for New World, is it?
Soranta was saying earlier about the killing of the bears and then mining them.
Oh, I thought you said birds. It was bears.
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 Bloody foreigner with your accent.
What do you think he said?
I thought you said birds.
Birds. No, I said
I thought you
birds.
said blackbirds.
I got
bears.
blackbirds as well.
I thought he said birds as well. I was like, birds? New World's getting you to kill birds.
No, there's only one bird in New
Or
World.
possibly
That's
even
turkey.
birds. Yes, mining specifically people called Bert.
Yeah.
Can't kill. By the way, does my sound okay? 'Cause I put on put it on voice.
It's a bit choppy because it doesn't kick in straight away.
It is chopping.
Okay, I had to turn the activation down because it was picking up you guys.
Yeah, I used to love voice activation, but then the kids used to come in at random times,
I don't have that problem.
or the wife would come in and put telly on like she's got now. Because Emmerdale's really good at the moment, apparently.
Testing? I'll just leave it on.
Seemed to work fine that way.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, got the full word without cut at either the start or the end.
Test. 1, 2, 3.
Testicles.
Testicles. I need to get a new keyboard.
Yeah, I do too. Mine's
The A
mine's
key
got
doesn't work
food in
very
it.
well.
I have a problem when I have late night snacks and they're kind of like, if I make a lovely cheese and think it's like, oh no, it's between the H and the J.
Ah, no, I don't have that problem. I've got a problem with sweating over my keyboard.
Don't want to
I don't
know.
want to know, Rob. I don't want to know.
I have hyperhidrosis, so sometimes my palms of my hands sweat. And the soles of my feet.
All right.
Too much info.
So if I'm like in the heated PvP thing,
Rob, stop talking.
Remember, you're streaming this to the masses.
Christ, yes, let me pause. Let me just kill
the
the
AP
voice.
doesn't stops working, so I can't strafe.
I normally mute the voices while we have a break and put a timer up, but I was too busy listening to the conversation. Sorry. Everybody knows about That's handy for lefties, yeah. My favourite keyboard I ever had was just a good old fashioned Microsoft ergonomic one, the one with the one side and then the other side, and it was just your hands just got so used to it. And I went back to a straight keyboard, and it's like, oh my god, I'm so cramped. Yeah. Oh, he's back. I need to go for a ciggy. I said I put us on a 10-minute countdown. Is that okay? He's not back, is it? Can't hear. You're talking to yourself and feeling. Well, do you want to go now? And I'll save me ciggy. No. Yeah. getting very cold outside. Bloody hell. I went out this morning to see my birds. It was like I was expecting to see some frozen to the perches. But no, it was cold. That wind didn't help either. Oh, yeah. I was doing a little rural round today, and it was lovely driving through the country lanes and whatnot, and going, I'm blind. Yeah, it's just the wrong angle. Thanks for the resub, by the way, Dart. Thanks for the resub. Yeah. That's fine. No, before we came here. Yes. Oh. Well, we had one before we went to the town anyway. Oh, that's right. We came here before it got dark.
We decided to come straight out here.
Okay, because we ended up in a fight in the night, so did we still manage to get a full long rest out there?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay. We need
You
to
did.
account for that.
You did. All right, everybody back? Okay, so let's go back to the pillar. And apologies for dashing all of a sudden, especially anybody who is watching the stream, and I legged it unexpectedly. As I mentioned, I'll need to take a 2 or 3 minute quick trip back into the house in about 25 minutes or so. So on the goblin, you found a bag. Inside the bag is a dozen or so mixed bones, a mixture of animal bones and human bones. On several of those bones, maybe 4 or 5 of them, there are a number of intricately carved symbols and runes.
Arcana check to see if we can figure out what they're doing. No.
Give me an Arcana check, yeah.
I'll provide you with guidance.
What does that give me?
I'll roll a d4.
Plus 1d4.
Yeah, you can add it and straight into your roll, actually, can't you?
Can I?
Yeah, when it says random bonus, just write 1d4. And... Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Ouch.
Nearly a 1.
They appear to be linked with
I think they could be linked with divination. But
duration.
Abjuration. Interesting.
Quite weak abjuration.
For some kind of protective magics. Strange.
they trying to stop the thing coming out of the pillar? Did they come here because they saw us interacting with it?
Or was it purely coincidence?
I don't believe in coincidence.
It definitely exists.
All I know is that a vile power has been used at this altar, and some presence of it still remains. I think we should move away from here as soon as possible.
But didn't we come here weren't we charged with trying to
Discover
stop it?
what was happening here?
Yeah. Was it the goblins who were summoning this thing?
Well, they were bringing a body here. Perhaps maybe they were bringing a body here to lay on the altar. Maybe they were feeding this thing. I don't know. I mean, this is purely guesswork. It just seems strange that there's all these bones around here.
And they were bringing a corpse.
And they were bringing something here to, yeah.
Maybe we offer Ember up and see what
Did
happens.
Could I?
Did you say you felt a strong sense of necromantic power?
Yeah, we had the hand coming through that had necromantic shadows around it, right?
Yeah, something tried to reach out to me when I was investigating the column.
Could I make a history check and just ponder through my memories of the books I've read in the past of anything that, any rituals or anything could be like this, perhaps? I mean, I'm really clutching at straws here.
The image was quite striking of a desiccated humanoid creature with a missing hand and a missing eyeball.
So you can use a number of your skills in a creative way to try and learn more about this plateau and this pillar. Kelgar, religion check. Good call.
Does the description of the apparition which L'Oreala saw ring any bells to Kelgar at all from his upbringing within the temple?
It could be Vecna, an ancient. Let me give you a description of Vecna. I don't want critical role Vecna. I want D&D 5e Vecna.
It's hard to find anything about that.
It is the same thing, really.
Well, he's written into canon now.
Vecna's been in canon for years, so
Yeah, forever.
What Joe did the end of.
yeah. He's been written into canon. Yeah, absolutely. So Vecna is a deity, but is not a well-known deity. He was once a lich king that rose or has sought godlike power, and in doing so, other gods tackled him, and during the fight and the battle, he lost an eye and a hand, which have severely weakened him. If he were to ever get both of those back, he would become a force equal to the greater gods. So he would be classed as a lesser god at this point.
I think Medi was on the right track. I think these goblins were helping him. Could we destroy what's here? Do we have the force or the means to destroy the pillar?
Yeah, pretty sure from lectures I remember priests talking about some sort of evil lesser deity. Vecna.
How would we go about destroying something like this, though? This is the question.
We're not going to push it over, are we?
No. The top, is it part of the column or is it perched on something? Yeah, the table at the top.
It is. it does seem to be welded or fixed to the bottom, but it's two separate materials.
Right. And is it? How can you describe it? Is it like one of those? Let's go real world here. Is it like one of those garden ornaments, which is a pillar with like a bird feeder on top, where it's you could just hopefully tip one side over and.
It's more like a raised plateau, like a tablet of stone, flat for the most part, with this pillar that rises up sort of 40 feet above it, on top of it.
Right.
It is a rather knobbly, lumpy appearance, and as you've looked closer, it is a giant column of eyes.
Perhaps we could secure ropes along the top of it if we get. Maybe Ember could climb up. I don't know how dangerous that would be, but to climb up and attach ropes, maybe we could pull it over.
You could try.
I mean, we could give it a shot.
Just lasso it.
40 foot.
It's a big column.
Very big column.
I'm just going to ping a firebolt at it, just because reasons.
Okay.
I can't target anything there. Did you want me to roll or?
Yeah, roll a dice.
Roll a dice, any dice. So one of them. Well, that's not going to fucking do much.
Okay, your firebolt. No, your firebolt strikes it, but actually, yeah, it does nothing to it. It has no real effect. If you're trained in Arcana, anybody who's trained in Arcana, make an Arcana check.
I seem to recall doing one of those.
Yeah, you did it last time, but
Half trained.
Jack of all trades would work for a bard, so that's fine.
All right, I've got a little half symbol in mind, so mine wouldn't work, would it?
Kurgan, as you're casually casting your firebolt at this thing, something kind of crosses your mind, and you watch as your firebolt as a result barely scratches this thing, but kind of the train of thought that goes through your head is pillar of eyes, monsters with eyes, aberrations with eyes, Gibbering Mouther.
Completely out of character. That doesn't help me in the slightest, Zed.
No, I didn't think it would. So you kind of realise as you look at it that some of the eyes are actually mouths, and you kind of look over at Kelgar and you go, eyes, mouths, creature. And then the pair of you kind of look at each other and almost simultaneously you both go, Gibbering Mouther. And you realise that, as bizarre as it seems, this is either a statue or this appears to be a statue that pays homage to a Gibbering Mouther. And a Gibbering Mouther is a...
Nasty fucker. Looking at him now.
Yeah, it is a nasty fucker. Looking for its description. It is something that is a composite of eyes, mouths, and liquefied matter, a form of victims. It has been borne about by chaos and foul sorcery. But this one is why you think maybe it's a statue more than anything, is it's bigger than anything you have ever seen. You've never heard of them being so big. But that's what it looks like. Now you're looking at it, that's kind of what it looks like to you and Kelgar.
Cool. would there be a statue of a Gibbering Mouther here?
Or is it petrified?
It's too big to be an actual Mouther that's been petrified, right?
Unless it's being getting fed.
Helga, as you say that, that's exactly what it looks like.
So it's being fed by the goblins who have been coming here?
Is it dark yet, Zed?
It is starting to get dark. It's still probably a good hour or so away from being dark, but the sun is starting to go down below the hills, yes.
And they say the light tends to appear at night. Perhaps these goblins were performing some kind of ritual to feed it?
I think that's exactly what was going to happen.
Give me a heal check. Give me a medicine check.
What happens if this thing wakes up?
That's what I'm concerned about.
Feed on?
Pretty sure there were bite marks in some of these corpses, weren't there? Skeletons and stuff.
Yeah, it's a bad check, but
So the body and the bones and things and the bones with flesh on them, that's exactly what it looks like to you, that they are...
I match some of the teeth marks on the bones to the size of the mouths on the statue.
No. The teeth marks on the bones are more likely to be rats.
Right, okay. Oh, yeah, you did mention last time.
Or foxes, or that kind of thing.
But this thing is made of flesh, yes? This gibbering...
Well, it would be made of liquefied matter with mouths and eyes coming out of it.
I'm noticing a lot of bones and not a lot of flesh around here.
But what you've got here is a stone-like pillar.
What if we put the warg up there? The warg that's unconscious on the floor. Tied up.
Sure.
I'm just hypothesizing.
I'm not sure we should feed this thing.
What if we can draw it out and then destroy it?
That does sound a better idea. But
as long as Rage or Ember is in front of me, I'm game for it.
If it's...
Do we know what ritual might awaken it or bring it forth? Perhaps these bones the goblin had. Does anyone know what they're for?
L'Oreal, give me a religion check, please.
Ooh, well,
So you have cleric as a class, right?
I do.
Okay. So there are spells given to powerful priests and priestesses that allow you to remove afflictions from people, including things like petrification. And that would be a greater restoration spell, which is an abjuration-based magic.
Ah. Why would it then turn to stone again? This is just strange.
Day-night cycle,
Well,
Ember, give me an investigation check, because you've been quiet.
Okay. Well, I've just been thinking.
Yeah. Not that good.
keep thinking.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm going to give it to you anyway. Okay. So, as you're listening and thinking and trying to puzzle this out, you notice that there are some strange etchings on one of the skeletal skulls. And it appears to be runes very similar, and etchings very similar to the bag of bones. Looking around, more of the bones that you can see have these individual etchings and markings on them.
we match the bones in the bag to the bones on the ground. That seems like a terrible idea. But maybe what we should do.
Everybody give me an insight roll. I'm looking for somebody to get greater than 17.
Wait, the bones in the bag have the same markings as the bones on the ground.
Correct.
Shit.
Jesus, I say that and you're all rolling shit. L'Oreal comes to
Jet,
the
well
rescue
done.
along with Jet.
Yay.
I was going to do Tides of Chaos, but I won't.
Okay. So from what you can see, the placings of the bones suggest the goblins were trying to build something up in their own strange way. Almost as if they were hoping that these carvings on the bones placed in a circle around the altar with some kind of blood or other ritual sacrifice would be enough to feed this thing and cause it to wake up. But as far as you can tell, there is not in a sufficient form or a sufficient source of magic at this point to make that happen.
But that's going to happen at sunset.
Might happen eventually if they build up enough bodies and bones.
You don't think it has anything to do with the time of day?
I think what you said earlier about the lights on the goblins coming through at the dark, through the nighttime, is what the forester saw when he was looking up and saw green lights moving. Was probably these goblins with those lanterns painted green, just wandering around doing whatever they wanted to do with the ritual, trying to bring us back.
I think they're trying to get to a critical mass of
Dead bodies.
these bones and this mild abjuration magic. If they build up enough of it, I think they're hoping to restore this creature.
Because that would be a necromantic magic, wouldn't it? Be lots of dead bodies. That would create necromantic magic.
What if we take all the bones with runes on away?
I think that would stop them, well, at least set them back in restoring this thing, but if they continue to do so, they'll eventually build up enough.
We can't stand guard.
We can't stand guard, but we don't know if any others are going to come.
Or we could try and track them down. One of the wargs fled to the north, and this other one may know the way. We could maybe release it and track it. Can anyone effectively track this creature? Or
Right.
at least speak to it. I know certain druids or rangers were able to do that, but I don't think any of us have that skill.
I wonder, and it's a long shot, but maybe we could go back and speak to. This one flicked through my notes. I can't find the name. The Druidess, and it's a bit of a journey, but maybe she knows of this thing. Jeleneth, not Jeleneth. Olean, thank you.
Guys, Zed's got a power cut in his office, so he's not actually there at the moment. He's just wrong me.
Still.
Oh, I wonder why he's gone.
So take 10 minutes maybe. He'll try and figure it out.
Okay, while he's not here.
Yeah, while he's not.
He's looking quite intent. Oh, he's gone.
I'm just going to draw a face. Well, let's just chew the cud.
I don't know. I mean, we could just carry on adding things to the sacrificial pile, see what happens.
Yeah. Who's next?
Didn't you say these creatures were terrible and powerful when they weren't this size?
Yeah. I mean, it's not ideal, right? Trying to wake this thing up.
I mean, we don't know for certain, right?
Yeah, there's supposed
I know that whatever magic that surrounds this pillar was strong enough to try and reach out to me when I was just viewing it. This is not something we want to mess with.
Would fire kill this thing?
I pinged a firebolt at it and did no damage.
No, in its natural form, though. If it's natural form, we could maybe pour oil all around it and wake it up, and then.
Can Rage just smash it? I mean, it's stone. Rage has got a big hammer.
enlarged, you have a bigger hammer.
Not got my hammer yet.
Yeah.
Which one?
Fortunately, we convinced that guy to get it ready for you tomorrow.
Yes.
Forehead
Just hit it with the flat of your sword. That usually works. Just say, let's take this one prisoner first.
We need this alive.
Can we interrogate the warg?
Nobody can speak to it, I think.
I can speak goblin,
It's an animal. You need to speak with animals.
but it
You
also
would probably mainly get kind of thoughts
But
about
they-
eating
they-
and food.
Depends if it's intelligent and it's got a language, I suppose.
they speak. They do speak common, because remember those two that were speaking to us in the old Mad Millie. Is it Mad Millie?
That was a bit of a strange place, though.
It was like a boat of the damned.
I'm going to Google wargs.
Can't Google it.
Oh, group.
Can't matter game.
So they were trying to wake it up with offerings and runes etched on bones. So whatever happens, we've set things back by killing all of the goblins that were coming here, but we don't know if they're part of a larger group.
Exactly. I think maybe we should try and track them back to wherever they stay and remove the threat there. It wouldn't help to get rid of all these bones, of course.
Yeah, I think we should, whatever happens, we should take the... So the two options are either we try and wake the fucker up, right? Which seems like a terrible idea. Or we make sure that anybody who was involved in trying to wake it up is wiped off the face of whatever this planet's called.
I would agree.
How about digging a burial ground for these remains and maybe having putting them to rest?
It would be at least some token of justice for these poor people.
But we'd still have to take the ruined bones with us. Because we can't leave them near here, right? What if they're found again or dug up?
If we bury them and sanctify the graves and then remove whoever was instigating this, then I think we'd be quite safe.
We could always dig a really large pit here and then hope that it'll fall over.
Nothing happened there. Are you immune near the base or something?
Yeah, it wouldn't be. It's on a plateau, so it wouldn't work anyway.
Looks quite solid ground looking at the... Looks like rock rather than dirt.
I wonder though, going back to Rage and his hammer, if we come back tomorrow, maybe Rage's friend who he found today, Lumber was his name, wasn't it? Or his fake name. Maybe the both of you could hack away at it, and we could help or support.
Oh, potentially. Although I think any maul that he's got would be for a log splitting maul, as opposed to one for stone. But they may have tools on the farm.
Anything else we can do to weaken the base of the obelisk?
I've just realised we have an employer at the moment who is a mine owner.
We do.
Surely they know how to destroy rock.
There's only a half a mile or so to the village, isn't it? So
I wonder if we could persuade him to give us either some tools or some workers to help us, or just it's all in the I don't like deceiving people, but maybe tell him it's all for the good of getting rid of the swamp.
Okay, so it could go something like we deal with the bones, the ruined bones, figure out a way of disposing of those. I think we should track the warg to see if we can find out either where the escaped one has gone or let this one go and see if we can track it back to where it's come from. But do we have somebody split off from the party to go and get the miners now, or do we do that when we come back?
And please somebody speak up, but I personally think we should do one and then the other.
I think we should track the warg now and see if we can get that, because if the green light for the warg's coming to here, we've dealt with that immediate problem. We just need to make sure nobody else knows about what this is and how to manipulate it.
Do the goblins who we've killed have any kind of light source on them which would make them green?
And these weird lanterns.
Yeah. They had the green.
They're just a lantern with green coloured glass.
Okay, so yeah, that seems to explain that then.
Yes, it explains the green glowing lights on the hill.
Right.
Going with your idea, Medistra, if we could dig a pit around it and fill it with oil, we could also then behind that put angled spiked wood. There's plenty of trees around here of good size. We could angle them into the statue, spike them so that it can't move away, and then Jet could fire a flaming arrow into the oil, and then we could just pepper it from distance.
But if it's
I'm just
stone,
thinking how we could. I'm talking if it
becomes,
changes back. Yeah.
I like the idea. Sorry, I like the idea of following the warg, seeing where it went with the goblin.
The problem, if I've heard Kurgan right, is that when this thing becomes normal, it's just like a gelatinous mass of eyes and mouths. So spikes wouldn't contain it, I don't think. I might be wrong. My knowledge in this area is very sparse.
I think it'd still contain it.
It would at least slow it down.
Yeah. And it's the fire.
The fire is the yes.
It'd have to move through the fire and then through the
if this thing is
wall.
Yeah, if this thing is made of flesh, then it'll burn.
And all the time it's getting through that, we can be attacking it from distance.
Yes.
We possibly need to speak to the wizard in the town.
Towster.
Yeah, Towster, to see whether he knows anything about them. And does anybody know any lore about them?
Well, in theory, Kel and I realised what it is, right? I don't know if that means that we know enough about them. But between us,
you said they were called. You said they were called a Gibbering
Mouther.
Gibbering Mouther. Which is that? Is that one of its abilities? Why was it called that? Because it's got mouths all over it, but
mouths and eyes. This statue is covered in them.
The thing is, I can't imagine something like this being very fast. So how does it attract food, or
how does it
attack?
Them?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, why is it called a Gibbering Mouther?
So
I'm trying to listen to Soren here and not metagame it, but I know the character because I've read the monster manual.
Alright, sorry, I don't know anything about it.
Gibbering to me would say it's making a noise.
Yeah.
Is
it
that
maybe
what it does?
As a strange being of chaos, it might affect our minds.
Exactly.
Why is it petrified though?
I would petrify one if I could.
if you got a basilisk, point at one of these.
Well, hang on. In the woods, there is the
Gorgons.
Right? So
Gorgons, sorry, yes.
I mean, it's been petrified and put on this pedestal, so someone must have moved it. So if it's growing, then maybe it was smaller when before.
I just wonder if this creature covers something deeper inside.
I don't think so, but
By
what
Billy
I don't
Piper.
understand is whether it's been fed and
But
grown after it turned to stone or before.
But didn't you say that this thing that I saw was Vecna, some kind of god of the undead? This Gibbering Mouther isn't undead, is it? I thought you said it was an elemental chaos creature.
You've just awakened a thought in my mind by saying that this could be over something, because the church we went to was over something as well, wasn't it? It was a seal on top of that evil that was below.
Yes, that was a church of Mitra, not a strange chaos creature of eyeballs and mouths.
Maybe there's something below this thing that's... I don't know.
Well, that's what concerns me. I don't know whether this is there to keep things away or... Whatever tried to reach for me was dangerous.
But that's not this creature.
No.
Maybe it was something that was worshipped by the goblins and then a gorgon turned it to stone, perhaps.
Seems rather convenient, doesn't it, for this?
It does. It's on a pedestal. It's on a plateau, and it's 40 foot tall. That's big.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Took your time, dude. Jeez.
We figured it all out.
Sorted. Yeah. So next episode, please.
Sorry about that, everybody.
No worries.
Yeah, that's a bit unexpected.
Circuit breaker go or something? No.
Is the oven still?
I was going to say, is the oven still okay?
No, that's what's tripped it.
Oh.
Oh.
Is it a fan oven? Obviously, it's a fan oven these days and age. Because my fan started to trip mine at one point.
So it seems that when it gets really condensed, like condensation, it trips the switch. I'm not sure if that means I need to replace the oven.
It'll be it's electric, isn't it? Obviously, clearly.
Yeah.
It'll be the ring at the bottom that's it'll be touching somewhere. That's how I fix mine, but that's just.
Oh, it's just short.
Yeah.
But it's only ever when condensation seeps out of the oven.
So it'll be touching something down below then.
Right.
And yeah.
I'll have to pull it out and have a look.
Hey, not tonight.
Your sound has gone a bit funky, Zed. You're a bit crackly when you speak now.
Am I?
And your camera feed is a little I don't know.
It seems right to me now.
Not too bad. Yeah.
Hello. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
It's working itself out.
Well, I have no idea what damage that's done to anything, so apologies about that. That was just unexpected. All right, where did we get to?
That we found out what happened.
Yes.
No, I just nailed an insight check there.
We've had some really good theories.
Okay.
And I'll let everybody else fill you in.
I had one thought that we probably need to move these bones away to stop this thing coming out, or stop this thing coming
Okay.
depetrifying itself. Another thought was to try and encourage it to depetrify itself, but after digging a pit of oil around it with some spikes.
Okay.
I was a bit concerned that maybe this creature has been placed over something to protect it and turn to stone.
Okay.
Because I wasn't sure how this Vecna fellow had much to do with a strange chaos mouth creature as opposed to undead.
Yeah, he was a lich then.
Very true. If he was a lich, he would cover lots of other magic, wouldn't he?
There's also the question of what order we do things. So do we go hunting the warg that ran away, or release the other warg and follow that to see if there were other goblins who would carry the ritual forward, or have we dealt with all of the problem right away?
It's pretty close to dark here. Should we see whether anything does happen when it gets dark?
Well, I think we sorted that out by saying that these goblins
Well,
are
we don't
coming
think
here.
so.
We were also having a discussion about the name of the creature, and whether we could figure out. We were trying to figure out, how it got its name. Whether we could talk to Tauster and see whether he knew anything about.
Yeah.
In legend, what its.
So he's lived here for a while.
Abilities were.
He may know what what the creature is, and B what this thing is, because it's only a mile or so away from the village.
Yep, very possible. Give me one more. Let's have a look. Give me perception check.
Everybody?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's frozen.
Did the server get restarted as well?
Yep. Oh yeah, I'm the only one that's in the game. The server's back up and
Yay.
running. Sorry.
Refresh then. Yeah.
Yeah. You might need to log back in, but yeah.
Yeah.
Says I'm still in the game though.
Yeah, looked like I was in the game. Tried to roll dice, nothing happened.
Yeah.
There we all go. I was a little bit longer than I was expecting to be because I did have to sort out the oven, and then that meant I had to cut some chicken up to feed to the cats because our Bengal is a bit noisy tonight because she's obviously hungry. Never get Bengals; they eat for Britain. Jet. Let's give it to Jet because L'Oreal has done lots. Ooh, maybe.
Oh, maybe. There you go.
No, okay. All right.
Oh,
So between those of you who got 19s and 20s, the pillar, when you look at it,
Not you, Rage.
Lol.
that's back. That's back now. Clearly. The pillar has, at the very top of it, signs of etchings from bird poo being deposited on it for a long time. And around the base of the pillar where the petrified creature joins the actual tableau of stone, it's almost, there's lots of muck and grime that's kind of caked into the gap around it and kind of welded it to the stone. So as far as you can see, this has been here quite some time. And it looks, the bones are are more recent. Different ages of the bones suggest, and different states of the bones suggest maybe 12, 18 months worth of deposits being gradually laid out here. But beyond that, there's no sign that this thing has been alive any time recently.
The freshest bones or some of the fresher bones, none of them are of a young woman, are
They don't appear to be.
they? Okay.
So this thing isn't going anywhere quickly,
Hmm.
and if we're waiting. The goblins didn't succeed in what they were doing yet.
They could be coming back. So
Right.
north.
Yes.
I think we track them down. Yeah, we track this. Well, we either release this one that we have, or we track the other that's already fled.
Just throwing an idea out there. We could tie Ember to the top of the wolf and set it free, and she can report back.
You're going to get Ember back out at some point.
Declares that Kurgan would
The
develop.
wolf wouldn't even notice, right? She's small, tiny human child thing.
She is a tiny human child thing. Yes.
It's tied up at the moment, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, it's trussed up. I'm assuming you've kind of trussed its,
Yeah.
a couple of times around its mouth, front paws, back paws, all tied together, so it's kind of on its side, still unconscious.
Hmm.
So make sure it's tied up and it's can't move.
I was saying we could interrogate it, but everyone else says they can't talk.
Wait, has anybody got Hunter's Mark? Can we mark it and let it free?
Isn't there a range on that?
It's a fair distance, but
Yeah, it's a pretty fair
Don't-
chunk.
not-
I mean,
not got a ranger on us, have we?
I haven't got a ranger in the party.
Do we know if wargs could talk? Because we've spoke to warg, come across wargs before, haven't we? Ember, did you say? I can't remember which event.
Yeah, back when we were talking to Mad Millie, there was those two wargs that were talking.
They
Well
were.
remembered. Very well remembered.
Very well remembered, Ember.
So if they can talk,
Was it
we
Mad
can-
Millie? Or
It was
something
Mad Tilly, but Mad Millie, Mad Tilly, same kind of thing. Yeah.
she was
else?
mad.
Oh, yeah, she's mad.
Episode 3, maybe 4 for our listeners.
Hmm.
Not sure we were streaming them though.
Oh, yeah.
all right, who's going to talk to it then?
I can speak Goblin.
As can I.
That's a
But
good.
give me an insight check.
Who, me?
Oh. Okay, you can speak Goblin. That's fine.
Yeah.
But it's unconscious at the moment. You're going to wake it up?
Can't go anywhere.
Okay.
What, Ember, before you
I don't
wake
want
it up, maybe.
I don't want to wake up. Someone else wake it up.
No, before you wake it up, make sure you take the thing around its mouth first, because otherwise you'll have to do it while it's awake.
Oh, yeah. Then you can't talk, obviously. They can't talk. I'm pretty sure.
It can talk Goblin.
We'll find out, won't we?
Oh, right.
Okay, so we demuzzle it, and then
Pour some water over it.
Yeah.
oh,
Pour some water over it. Okay. Its eyes flare open and it immediately struggles against the rope.
I will just put my sword against its head and say, "Still."
Snarls at you.
I will speak Goblin by repeating what Rage just said in Goblin.
Are you
It
speak
goes-
Goblin as well?
It goes limp.
Okay. I was asking Goblin, why were your masters so interested in this statue?
Masters come. Place green light. Chant. Cut body. Blood makes us hungry.
Wait, does that mean he's hang on.
does he get any of the flesh when they do it, or does something else eat it?
And L'Oreal speak Goblin?
No, I'm asking if Dart will translate, Ember will translate.
Yeah, I'll translate that.
Okay. Ember's translating as we go along. Okay. Masters give us flesh to gnaw, gristle to bite, marrow to suck.
All of it, or just some?
Some.
Where does the rest go?
Wasted by masters near funny eye stone.
Does the eye stone move?
Masters want stone move, stone never moves. Masters disappointed. Big Master must never find out what Master's doing. Big Master will eat Masters.
Oh, is this some kind of power play then? Interesting. Well, we should find out where these masters are and maybe tell the big master.
Alright, I'll ask where is Big Master.
Big Master take Warg Cave.
What is the big master?
The Big Master smells funny. Sometimes the Big Master is like the Masters. Other times the Big Master is not like the Masters. Like us. But not us. Smells different.
A werewolf?
Who changes into a wolf?
Oh,
Shit.
ho, 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 ho.
It's not the druid, is it?
What's so funny?
I don't know what Rage thinks he's found out.
Does he know what it is in game or not?
Is he metagaming?
I just know.
It's got nothing to do with the blood skulls, has it?
What? Yeah, but those were orcs, not goblins.
Yes,
Warg, no, not these blood skulls.
but with the bandits.
Warg. Blood skull not come our territory. We would eat them.
Where is your territory then?
North.
Don't know if anyone else has looked at the campaign map recently, but what's directly north?
Everybody goes to the campaign map.
Right.
The river drifting.
Different.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's a
where
druid
were we
place.
just recently? Yeah.
No, she wouldn't.
Would she?
Wait, what?
But if you remember what the warg just said, he just said that the big master would kill them for trying to do this, and that they mustn't find out.
Is Big Master male or female? Would you care to translate for me, Amber?
Okay. Is Big Master
A lady like me?
I don't know not what you mean.
Okay.
Does the big master look more like me or more like Jet?
Thou can't not understand. Big Master, nothing like you. You, tall folk. Big Master, like masters, or like us.
Okay.
So-
So
okay.
it sounds
it's a
like it's
goblin.
probably not our druid, like a goblin druid perhaps, or a orcish druid. Goblin
Jinx
or
are on
druid.
space very carefully at this point.
Oh.
I think either way we need to head north and find this hideout and discover more about what's going on there.
Yeah.
Rage, what do you
there's-
think?
I think it'll be a formidable foe if it can. Anything that can transform. has some form of innate talent or magic. So we would have to be careful.
Here's an idea. If it took over the warg's lair, could we convince the wargs to take their lair back with us?
But they're goblins, not the. Wait, who's in charge? The goblins or the wargs?
Goblins.
Goblins. But
Big
a rebellion.
Master in charge.
But didn't the warg say that the big master must not find out what the masters are doing?
They're
He did,
trying to
yeah.
overthrow, by the sounds of it.
So it may not be a bad idea to let this big master know what the others have been up to try and stop them.
Ember,
Then won't he try and activate the big mouthy gibbery thing and use it for himself?
Well, maybe.
Ember, could you ask whether they are trying to get rid of the big master?
Are your masters trying to overthrow the big master? And they're trying to use this.
Say get rid of. Well, I know what you said, sorry, but think
All
like
right.
you're talking to a child in a sense.
Okay. Are masters trying to kill Big Master?
Masters want power. Big Master has power. Big Master thinks eye pillar source of power. Masters try to tap power, try to get power for themselves.
They're clearly not succeeding.
I think it would have ended badly.
Yeah.
I don't think they know what they're messing around with, really.
That doesn't sound like they do.
And they're not succeeding.
Okay, so there's no immediate risk then, from the sound of it, of this column suddenly turning into a horrible beastie.
Well, the risk is if we allow these goblins to continue what they're doing, because eventually they may succeed. So
let's go and kill them.
My concern, is there's a band of goblins killing people and bring them here in the
You
area.
not like other tall ones we found here.
other tall ones.
How are we different?
You not smell of blood.
Do they
You
look like Kurgan? And I point at Kurgan.
You not smell of blood. You not missing paw.
What? Oh.
You mean we're alive?
No,
Missing paw?
missing
Are these
hands.
corpses missing hands?
Yes, they are.
Behave.
Are they also missing? Well, actually, the eyes won't be
Eyes
there anyway,
won't be
presumably.
But if you want to give me a medicine check,
Yeah, is there any gouge marks? or
I will
something?
happily do so. If I can find out. Oh, I'm not going to roll it on my character if I do that, so let me jump back onto the other screen. Yeah, not bad.
the skeletons, the skulls that you find have gouge marks in I think it's the left eye socket.
Where are these others you speak about then?
Masters brought last one for stone.
What?
Now.
They dropped.
So this,
But didn't anyone notice that the body was missing an arm?
well, I did a medical check and he was just seemed to have been throttled. He didn't seem to be missing anything, but unless I.
But this one isn't. The body that he brought is not. This one isn't missing anything, but the others are.
So
Right.
maybe that's the situation to bring them here, chop off an arm, gouge out an eye.
Right.
Maybe there was some cultists originally here trying to match the image of their god. They may have cut their own eye out and their own hand off.
I think the goblins.
Oh, that's unrelated to probably the goblins then?
Sounds like the goblins may have wiped them out.
That's good, isn't it?
Well, not if
Why
the
don't we
goblins are
ask?
copying. Yeah, but yes, what Kurgan says.
I didn't hear what he said.
Why don't we ask?
Oh. Oh, yeah, because we're talking in common and he can't understand us, can he? Okay, I'll ask the warg. Did the goblins kill these one-handed people?
Masters found them at Pillar dancing. Masters killed them. Dalcon and Pack fed well that day.
Okay, so it sounds like the majority of these cultists have been wiped out. We probably need to get rid of these goblins as well to make sure they don't follow in their footsteps.
Yep. Can we not convince the wargs to fight with us to have their layer back? Is that?
I don't know.
How persuadey are you?
I'm a little halfling. I'm probably the same size as a goblin. But why?
And maybe slightly more tasty.
Yeah.
At least slightly less smelly.
You're like a
Shame
little
I'm not
lamb.
a ranger. I could maybe tame this warg.
I think you need to multiclass into Ranger with you and your habits of trying to grapple
I was going to
creatures.
say ranger and wrestler.
Ranger grappling animals. Okay. Do you wish to try and convince him to help you?
Is that
Yes,
what you want
question
to...
mark.
I will give you guidance when you do so.
What do I need to roll?
Well, what are you asking it first, and then we'll make the roll.
Kurgan?
Is he willing to help us get rid of the big master?
Okay.
And get his layer back, right?
I think that's an important part of the bargain, yes.
And totally in common. And by the way, murder all the goblins, but that's a different part, right?
Matt, just before going further, I thought he was saying it wasn't a power play in his own words. It was literally just goblins want power and Big Boss has power.
Well, yeah, but they want to replace the big boss, won't they?
That's what they're trying to do.
The usual kind of Machiavellian shenanigans that go on, goblins.
Yes. Masters feed us. Masters fed us wolves.
Okay. That doesn't really help us much because they probably won't want to take on the goblins. The wargs probably won't want to help us for the goblins.
Unless you can persuade it that you'll be a better master or mistress.
Okay, I'm getting to territory that I have no idea what I'm doing.
Just tell it you have all the stake, and all that stake can be his.
Yeah, but All right. I will say to the warg, if what if we feed you well? Would you help us?
Give me a persuasion check
With guidance.
with guidance. So plus 1d4.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Ooh. Is that with a D4 on it?
No, it's not.
Roll a 1d4.
There you go.
2.
I mean, it was never going to be amazing, was it?
Never going to be amazing. It bit weird. It looks at you and just kind of just glares at you with its eyes. Doesn't really say anything at that point. And then for a moment, it sort of thrashes about trying to break free again.
I don't think you convinced it, Amber.
Yeah,
We'll just murder it and try and follow the other one.
these are evil creatures, aren't they?
Yes. They're intelligent, evil creatures.
Perhaps we don't want to release it to let it tell its friends, unfortunately.
Rage basically steps forward, puts his sword through its head.
Meat's back on the menu.
Okay. You put... Yeah?
No, I was just saying we try track the other one, right?
Yes, I concur with that.
Yep.
Or we let this one go and get pressure tracks. Oops.
Too late now.
Well, we could have done, but if this is an intelligent creature, it will warn its allies that we're here and coming.
Exactly right. Yeah.
The thing is, the other one's intelligent.
Plus also, yeah, but plus also Rage has just skilled this one. So.
I know. I was just.
All right. Who's good at tracking shit then?
Right, shall I? Well, I don't know because I'm not. Need to rest really to get any.
Yeah, the first thing I was going to say, it's becoming dark.
It is. The sun has dropped down beneath the hills.
I think it might be worth going back to town and speaking to Tauster, just as Sorentar suggested. As Rage suggested, sorry.
I think we should try and pick up. Danny, is it that night into? So the longer we leave the tracks, it's going to be more and more difficult to pick them up into.
Yep.
Agree.
So if we're going to follow the tracks, we need to do it now.
I vote go.
Can anyone produce light?
Yep.
I can make light. Yep, free of charge.
Why don't we just follow the green light that's running off in the distance?
That's long gone now.
Long gone over the horizon. We spent 2 hours talking about what the hell we're going to
do. we should proceed north and try and follow these tracks quickly.
I agree.
Okay. Give me Jet, give me survival with advantage, please.
And guidance.
And guidance.
Survival with advantage. Okay. Okay. And that's not including the thank you.
And guidance.
Yes, thank you. So that's 22.
Okay.
I'd like to cast light on one of his arrowheads as well.
I keep thinking Jet's a ranger because of his bow.
Nah.
Arrow feathers.
Arrow feathers?
Yeah, not the head.
Oh, because it goes in it.
I always take an hour out.
You shoot an enemy, everything goes dark except for this glowing goblin.
That's right. Rage, thank you for that. I'm not wise in the ways of this combat, so thank you.
Arrows. Yeah.
Arrows. Wise in the ways of arrows. So yes, I'll cast light on.
I just remember that Jet did that before he was barbecued.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Arrows of luck.
So yes, it's light. It lasts for 1 hour. I'll just recast it when it goes off.
Okay.
It's a cantrip.
All right. So you head northwards, following the trail for about 30 minutes. The trail seems to dip down and through some fairly hard, gravelly, shingly stone embankment. So can I get another survival check with advantage, please, Jet?
Survival with okay. And then D4. Yeah.
You cast around and searching the ground, you find the trail to the north, slightly to the northeast this time, of the other side of this kind of stone embankment. So following the trail further for about another hour, darkness is pretty much all around you.
Is it
Where
worth? So I was going to ask the party: is it worth trying to maybe camp for the night? What do you want? If I saw.
No idea what you just said there, Jack.
We're all in fairly good shape, aren't we?
Okay.
hold on, ignore that. For anybody who just saw that, I meant to do something different.
Just went
I meant
dark.
to-
Yeah,
I
we
just had
do.
darkness.
That's fine.
Little cavern.
It said my token cannot see the screen or something like that.
Yeah.
Just well, if we wait till morning, then we're defeating the object, and we really should have gone back to town and waited there and spoke
Yeah,
to
fair point.
Towster.
Huh? What?
We don't need to wait. We're fine.
Yeah. Continue on.
Continue on. Okie doke.
At what point do we become fatigued without sleep, or is that?
Not yet.
Thank you.
About two rounds into the next fight.
That's
2
right.
rounds into the final fight, you're all going to end up with 100 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So- Following the so Medistra, did you say you've got light running?
Yes, and I'll
Yeah.
recast it when it's about to fade. I'll recast it again.
Okay.
It's on
Okay.
it's on Jet's
Well-
arrow feathers fletching.
Oh, he's got a map.
All right. I've just given both Medi has light running on him and Jet has light running on him. Worst case, Medi's just carrying a torch.
Oh, can you cast multiple lights?
No, I don't think.
Don't
No.
think so.
It's gonna be
No.
just
No, you
yeah,
can't.
it's only one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like
That's
there,
better.
there.
Okay. So you eventually.
Staying away from the rest of the party and out of the way of the lights, I can hide, but I can
Okay.
still see what's going on because obviously I see them.
Okay. You eventually come to an area where you can see lots of tracks crisscrossing all over the place. And in the gloom of the darkness, you can see what appears to be some kind of rock formation ahead of you.
It's maybe the war cave.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, I'm going to suggest that it's worth scouting
Bear with me a second.
in darkness. I mean, so I could scout ahead because I've got dark vision.
Are there any lights coming from the rock formation or anything that would show that it's inhabited?
Don't know, but I'm making sure my shield's out before we start getting showered with arrows as we're approaching this place like a beacon.
It's a torch 2020, isn't it? I asked this all
Yeah,
the time.
a torch is 2020, yes.
I'm
Yeah.
going to cast my mage armor while we approach.
You just give me a second.
Although I'm harsh and I make it worse on mine. I think I make
Some-
mine 10 and 20.
Isn't it bright light and then dim light or something or other?
Yeah, I've not done it. Yeah, I've just realised I've done this wrong.
Talking of lights, those got red. Oh, it's because you loaded up a dark screen in front of me.
I don't know if you can see any light bleeding out yet.
Yeah, I
I
can.
can actually see most of the way into that Z, by the way, so you might
That's-
not.
No, that's
Oh.
fine. That's exactly how it should be.
I can see
Wait.
goblins and bigger goblins.
Oh, that I can't see.
Oh,
Oh, can I? Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
you can.
Oh yes, it's
Yeah.
scrubbed left. Oh my life!
Many things.
I love the lighting effect.
yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay.
Alright.
So that's what you can see then. Whatever your characters can see, you can see this rock formation, clearly some kind of cave complex. Not huge by the looks of things, but you can make out some figures bigger than goblins, certainly sort of in the doorway or in a cave entranceway where where some kind of waterfall kind of flows out from it.
Oh, so that's this bit, and
Yeah.
the bits, the black bits around the side are obviously just the cave walls on the outside.
Correct.
Oh, so I'm looking into the cave entrance, and that's what I can see.
Correct. Yeah.
Got it.
I think L'Oreal has the right
There you go.
train of
Oh,
thought. We
no,
should
it's-
be helping up here, right?
Now, here's the thing. You've kind of blundered into the area with a light source running. So let's have a look if they see you.
Oh, if only I put it on the arrowhead.
And shot it at them.
Yes, no, in the ground.
Said, as soon as I see light, I will just reach over and put my hand around the back of the arrow.
There you go. That is what you can see. The pulsing
I
and
can see the
flickering.
party now.
Am I allowed to move, Zed?
Yeah, you can move.
Do we get advantage on stealth because it's dark and we don't have a light source?
No, because they have dark vision, which would counter your stealth. However, the dark vision is only 60 feet,
Yeah.
but then so is yours. And I would say if you can see them, they can see you.
Right. Yeah.
We'll just can we ask Medi just to extinguish the light?
Skull.
Yeah, I'm sure I can do that just by. Well, you put your hand over it, haven't you? So I'm sure I can do that just by cancelling the spell, can't I?
Yeah.
Yep.
Zed,
Just so you know, those are 15 feet up.
so we'd have to climb up there.
There's a rock face.
Ah.
You will have to climb up there, yes.
And there's no other entrance we could find or poke around
Well,
for. Or...
Doesn't
We
appear
don't
to.
know because it's dark as well, don't we?
Is it clouded or is there a moon out? So is it pitch black out here or is it dim light?
Let's ask the question.
Oh, that's fantastic stuff.
Oh,
It
daylight
is
roll.
moonlight.
Okay, so I'm just asking for me because I've got no vision, you see. So
Yeah, I haven't either. All I can see is the light source in the cave. That's it.
so dim light's fine. I just get disadvantage on perception and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's fine. But so do they. So until I'm within 60.
Oriana's gone all the way around the back, has she?
Does that mean I'll be able to see my surroundings in dim light?
You can see your surroundings. You're just at disadvantage when you're trying to spot things.
I can't actually see the map. Still can't see the map unless it's already been the light source.
That's because you don't have light, so it is dark.
Zed, I'm assuming this is a solid wall here.
Correct, yes.
So Ember, can you see me or not?
No, I can't see anything unless it's right next to me, I don't think.
So no way along here, Zed.
No way along there now.
I can only see part of the map that was already lit up by the light source.
Yeah.
There's not much I can do because I can't move closer because it's all dark.
L'Oreal comes sneaking back out of the shadows incredibly quietly due to my good roll. And I will report that there's no way around to the west. It's a solid cave wall.
There's a red dot appearing next to me.
Could we draw them out?
I don't know, but there is a log that crosses the river there that would allow us to approach quite close, out of line of sight.
But
So I point over to here.
surely there must be another entrance, though. How do they get in and out?
Why do they need another entrance if it's very defensible for them?
What,
Because
they
perhaps
just climb it up and down?
Yes, it's sloped on
Oh,
the
slope, sorry,
east
right.
side.
It's not a sheer...
Feet. Those two hobgoblins by the entrance, why does it say plus 15 feet on them?
Because they're 15 feet up.
They're 15 feet above you at the moment.
So is that difficult terrain? The
Wait, I
slope.
thought they were in a cave.
They are in a cave, but imagine that the cave has an opening, but below it is a stream of water running out. It's not a waterfall as such.
So they are higher up above the waterfall then?
Yes.
Oh, right. And you'd have to climb up the waterfall to get in the cave.
Correct.
You
But
see
it's-
there's a slope there, right?
There's a
Is that
slope
difficult
there,
terrain?
yeah.
Difficult
Yeah.
terrain or
Difficult
normal?
terrain, yes. Difficult terrain.
Okay.
So is it a waterfall or is it a spring?
It is water that's flowing out from beneath the cave entrance, but doesn't... It seems to be the cave entrance is slightly higher than where the water's seeping out of.
Okay, so it's kind of a spring. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Difficult to get an ambush in from here.
It's a very... Well, Rage, what's your thoughts on this?
Well, we have to draw them out. But this is not, and well, we have to draw them out. That's for certain. If we, because they'll see us approaching. The only way we can't is if we could take those two down immediately.
I think there are more in there. And they would notice their guards being removed.
And the big bad, right?
Depends how quickly it is.
I think if you look closely, you can...
I have an idea to bring the two guards down. It's not 100%. But I think I could try and convince them to come down.
Does anybody have any illusional magic or?
No. I've got a mage hand if we want to move or flick something, but
I mean, I could create a sound, or maybe
Silence?
some lights. Sound of silence.
If you want music, I could play music.
You can play. I could maybe make lights or sound or something to distract them that way, but I'm not sure if it would distract them to come out of the cave.
How greedy are goblins and their kind?
They want power, don't they? All
They
of them
do.
want power.
Or perhaps would they be tempted by the image or the sound of money that they might not want to tell their other fellows about? Or perhaps food or something else that they might want. that they wouldn't necessarily want to share.
I should have dressed up as one of the dead goblins and put their armor and stuff on and pretended to be one. Sneaked over.
You should.
I mean, if I can get within 30 feet of them, I can maybe make a coin purse jingle.
Oh, perhaps you don't need to get right that close to them. They could probably see it. I think they have quite good night vision, at least as good as mine.
Do we have enough ranged attacks to pick off the two big ones at the door at least? Like we just prepare 5 of everything.
We could, but if we could tempt them out, it would be even better, right?
The problem is if you... I mean, I'm assuming I can see these here because they're on the map.
They're kind of backlit, I guess, by those torches. So
if we kill him and his friend over here, these 4 here will see that, and they'll obviously hear the bang.
You can see a few more goblins further in, which we probably shouldn't be able to see because of the angle.
Okay.
I ignore those, but there's Oh, sorry. Right, can't we see those? If in that case, take.
You
back what I
can't
just
see
said.
those. No, they're inside. You don't know they're there.
Ignore what I just said then.
I think we're going to presume that there are more than 2 goblins in this cave.
I'm sure
We just don't know where they are.
Exactly.
Big bad.
If we could tempt these 2 out, as I said, in a way that they would not want to share with their friends, then at least we might be able to approach at least as close as to the cave entrance without being spotted.
Is there another way in?
I've scouted the west side and I couldn't see anything.
No, as far as you can see, no, it's a solid piece of rock. This is the only way in and out.
Okay.
What did you say you could do, Medistra, that might convince them to come out?
Like I say, I can make.
Most intelligent creatures at least know the value of gold, and
I can make a noise. I'm not sure if I can create with my thaumaturgy. I can never pronounce that word.
thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy, yes, thank you. I'm not sure if I can create an illusion of gold, but I can certainly make the sound of gold clinking together.
A visual would be better. I can make sounds as well myself, but
I mean, if I make visuals, I'd have to be a lot closer. I can make gold appear in my hand, but yes, that's all I can do. But I can make a noise. I can. Do you remember with the owl bear how I made the noise of an owl bear to distract it?
it was very impressive.
It was impressive. I was very surprised myself how well it worked.
Kurgan, Kelgar, do you have anything that might be able to create an image, or?
The only thing I can think of is we shout something out in Goblin and try and ask them to come down, or they think it's their party returning.
We could build a stage down here and put on the most metal concert that they have ever witnessed in their lives, and get them all to come down here and start moshing and.
Yeah.
Well, whereas I have no doubt of your capabilities of doing that, Kelgar, it may take some time to do that.
But we could do it without the stage.
We could make a large wooden badger.
Yes.
The stage would add to the gravitas.
And then hide inside it.
Push the badger to it and just leave it there outside and see what they do.
Yeah.
Kurgan on pyrotechnics.
Badger. Why don't I create some lights just drifting away, like torchlight, across the... So it's going... Oh, you won't see this, I don't think, but going to...
We could do that.
I mean, put some light
or a campfire.
Somebody over
We don't
here.
want to light anything near us, right? We don't want to give away our position.
No, but it's 30 feet away, so I can do a light. If I move forward a bit, I can do a light here or here, which they would see.
And come and investigate.
Mm.
Would it put them on high alert and pull?
Well, I think they'd be on high alert anyway if we kill the guards, right? So at least At least this way we could deal with some of them outside.
All right.
It's true this,
If,
but
we-
the
if,
other
we,
thing,
if we walk a quarter of a mile away, light a campfire so it's in clear view, and then make our way, they may send an explorative force out.
Well, we did have
See
a
what it
light
is.
source, didn't we? As we approached.
Yeah.
but I cancel that one.
So maybe they're already aware of us.
Ah,
Yeah.
No. But don't
did the
forget
light
also,
source just appear there?
You hear a whistling sound, followed by a thunk, and an arrow kind of hits the deck with some lit rag on it, and it kind of smoulders for a little bit.
Not yet now, Jet. Why are you doing
Hang
that?
on. I didn't even know Mehdi and Jet were right next to me. I couldn't see them.
Well, you can now because they're lit up like fans.
um,
I'm lying on the floor behind the tree, and then you just suddenly see
What-
these.
I'm
What,
dashing over to this tree.
as
and
soon
these
as
bushes.
this happens, Medish will say, "Oh, the other warg got here first."
Car bumbling around for too long. I have lost us the element of surprise. Has anything else happened? Oh yes.
Oh, hostile bug bear said something.
Oh, I'll just say something quiet back to Mehdi and Jet. I just heard one of them shout that they think it's one of their friends out here, and they're saying, "Are they Carvex?
Arvex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall I shout back in Goblin?
You can
Do
if you
it.
wish.
How about we need a hand. Send somebody out to help us or something. I don't know.
All right, I'll shout back.
Just say, yeah.
Yeah.
I found some gold.
Yeah, it's me. I found some gold.
Give me a persuasion check.
I need help carrying it back. It's too heavy.
Give me a persuasion check.
Let's do gets help.
There is no guidance on this.
There is no guidance because you would need to cast it.
Persuasion.
I prepare a firebolt in case something goes wrong.
Ah,
You mean when something goes wrong?
Well, cock.
The arrow flutters, kind of burns itself out, and the darkness reforms around you. You shout back, and you kind of hear the master won't let us leave at night. You know that. Come. The master is unhappy with you.
You're in trouble now, Doc.
Go on then, Ember.
Yes.
suppose that was the leader of the group that we wiped out. Then.
Only Ember can save us now.
Well, I don't know what to do.
Right. Well, we haven't. They can't see us. We either start attacking now, or we're gonna have them on us. So,
Agreed.
Jet, Dart,
Yes.
shoot them.
Right.
Okay.
One of you take left, one of you take right.
Right.
Well,
Right.
wait. Let me get in position. I can shoot too with my.
I just got an error message saying I'm unable to track something or other.
Mhm.
It's just a glitch.
Right. I'm going to move forward. Oh, hang on.
Where's my ring?
Well, I'm going to stealth, and then I'm going to move out.
I'm already stealth, but
Going to ready in action to cast Toll the Dead on the first one that becomes wounded.
Okay.
I'm going to just do because I was illuminated. Right.
what's the range of my bow? Oh, 80 feet.
That's there. And
Uh,
I'm going to target.
okay.
I'm going to target that one.
I can't see the other one now. It's disappeared.
Fire.
Shoot the fucking light bow arrow at it. Oh,
I'm going to do my Aldrich Blast as well.
So, 22.
I will hit. Roll your damage.
I would like to use my reaction to toll the dead
Okay.
on that chap.
Use your reaction to toll the dead.
I want to try and get a firebolt off on that dude up there as well if I can.
I'm assuming that toll the dead failed then.
Yeah, it made it save.
Oh, nice.
Don't know if I'm able to see anything to Aldrich Blast it from here.
It's super frustrating not being able to see their saving throws.
Nice, remember.
All right. You hear a series of twang, twang, cast, fire.
Can I get my fireball off?
Yeah, yeah, get your fireball off. Yeah, shame you can't cast fireball. That would just sort that out nicely.
All right.
And your Eldritch Blast. Okay. Firebolt hits a
misses.
goblin, and Eldritch Blast misses the bugbear. Okay, so
Can I see enough to Aldrich Blast, sorry?
yeah, if you've got a range, yeah. If you can see something at the entrance, you can zap it.
Aldrich Blast flies for miles, so
120, yeah.
Why have I got armor on me?
Looted.
That'll be a note.
I quite like the idea of Rage just said just shoot everyone. Stop
Attack
talking.
pattern Delta.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like you all to roll initiative, please. As your arrows and spells fly into the cave entrance, the hobgoblins immediately bark orders to something inside, and you see a bunch of goblins start to close up to the entrance, all bow armed. Remember, if you don't, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Don't what?
No, don't worry about it. Are you all done? Ready? Ember, you're up first.
Oh, bugger.
Oh, bugger.
Alright, I'll just shoot at this bugbear that I can still see.
Okay, go for it.
I can't see Ember anywhere, can I? No.
That will hit.
Quick question.
I don't get my
did we get
sneak attack though, do I?
No, not this time. No.
on our way over to here from the pillar? Was there enough time for us to have had a short rest at all?
After that, I'm gonna hide behind the tree that I'm standing behind.
Would the group have wanted to take a short rest, or would you have pushed on following the tracks?
Probably pushed on, I
Pushed
imagine.
on, yeah, exactly.
And you didn't stop. You
Okay,
didn't stop
cool.
for a short rest. Okay. All right. So Ember, you loose an arrow, and
Oh, that's all right. Maybe not.
yeah, you loose an arrow, and it slams into the hobgoblin. You hear the hobgoblin bark out. They're out there in the dark. Light them up. And then a light goblin steps forwards. Let me see. How far is his dark vision? 60 feet.
Can anybody else smell oil?
Balls. I thought I was one away. I'm hiding behind a tree.
From the darkness, a lit arrow aiming for Jet hits here. But misses him.
That's a lovely effect again.
Medistra, you're up.
I've got my mage armor already on, so I'm going to cast again at the bugbear. I'm going to do Eldritch Blast, and again it will be an Celesti Inspiritu. Bang.
Almost a natural 20 this end. Okay. This is the bugbear.
Can't miss on a 17. Jesus.
Wow. No,
He does.
I did. So yes,
Okay.
and then I will just step back just a little bit.
Now, what's the -2 from then?
It'll be night
Cover.
time.
They're in cover.
So it'll be from the other the fact that you'll have passed through a goblin as well. So rage.
Okay. I just have to. All I can do really is double move. So
Don't forget to toggle your rage off because it would have worn out by now. There
okay,
you go.
that's off. Move up to there at a sprint, and then throw myself prone or drop
Okay.
prone.
All right, no worries. Enter. Okay. Goblin. Targets Jet because he stood out in the open. Another arrow hits the ground near your feet but misses.
Sorry, did I just miss Rage dashing over and throwing himself to the deck?
You did.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Good plan.
I was hoping I could get behind the tree, but all I could do really is get the tree between me and them and launch myself on the deck.
I do have a cunning plan.
A small crossbow bolt flies past you, Jet. L'Oreala, you're up.
Rage, how do you feel about assaulting that thing with some protection?
Well, I was going to assault it without protection. If that answers your question.
He doesn't want any protection.
I guess it does. Okay, I'm gonna stop here and I'm going to.
A Trojan.
I will cast Sanctuary on my good friend Rage.
Okay.
Oh, that didn't seem to do anything.
It's asking me for a saving throw, but I'll accept it. But it doesn't give me the option to.
Roll your save.
I'll do it at disadvantage just so I fail. Actually, no.
Yeah.
I'll put a situational bonus of -10.
Yeah, do that. That's fine.
I rolled a 1 anyway, so perfect.
Okay.
No.
Still didn't do much. I mean, I don't think it's applied any effect to you. No, it hasn't. Okay. All right. Just make a note. You have Sanctuary running.
And then that'll probably be the end of my turn.
Does that
What's the okay? It's saving throw. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to attack Rage, they have to make a Wisdom saving throw versus DC 13, I think.
is he glowing
Otherwise-
though?
Don't think so. Doesn't say
No.
anything about
Doesn't say it lights me up.
No, it
Hmm.
doesn't like
that.
that.
You can hopefully approach without too much hitting you until you can get close enough and then do your thing.
Okay. Another arrow slams into the ground near you, Jet. I'm afraid to say another one's going to slam into you as well.
Need Jet to survive this, otherwise he's going to spend the rest of the game on the floor again.
Okay, this time an arrow kind of clips your arm, doing 6 points of damage.
Ouch.
Get some covered, yeah.
Jet, like
He's
I
going
said,
to wait. See if anybody
been
else.
to the knee, shouldn't it?
Jet,
To the knee,
like I
yes.
said to Ember,
Helga.
collect the arrows on the floor, not in your body.
Helga, you're up.
Okay. We're able to still see people or them along the ridge there.
Yeah.
No problem from here.
Yeah.
Okay. In this instance, I may actually hang back a bit further in artillery with Aldrich Blast. What's the range on Hex? They're like 90 feet on Hex. Eldritch Blast is a cantrip. Hex is a proper spell, so I would be able to cast both of those in a single turn, presumably.
Hex is a bonus spell, right?
It
Bonus
is,
action,
yes.
yeah.
Oh, yes, you can. Julie. Oh, dear.
Okay, targeting that one there. I'm going to cast Hex on it first.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast Aldrich Blast. The energy arcing up the strings of my guitar and then shooting forth from the neck of it.
And your Eldritch Blast
missing.
Just from where you are, the kind of the height up of the goblins, the size of them, the kind of flickering torchlight, it's all just a bit too much for you to home in from where you are in the darkness. You probably need to get a bit closer.
Just tuning up that guitar.
Tune the guitar, yeah. I clearly got some strings out of whack there.
Exactly. And turn if you're done. Kurgan.
All right.
I'm going to fireball.
Yeah, if only. No. I'm going to do 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to move up to there. And then same again, I'm going to take my take the burnt axe shaft, smash down into the ground, and I'm going to cast Shatter again.
Range on Shatter?
60.
60. Okay.
Which in theory should get me to there. Yeah,
Yep.
It does.
You can't target the polite goblin. He's very nice. He's a gentleman.
Oh, hang on. No, I can pull. Oh, shit. I can't move it now. Fuck's sake. I wanted to move it one down from there because I can get 4 of them.
Hold on. Just roll a d20 for me.
A d20. Oh, shit. Sorry, that was the wrong one. Sorry. 2.
You rolled a 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't trigger on a throw.
Okay. So
Is that what you want?
I should have. Yeah.
And this one as well, right?
I wanted to try and get as much of that group, so I think I could get that one, that one, that one, and that one if I'd placed the center of the template there, right? Yeah, that one's still out.
No,
I
you
the
can
bottom
get
one as well. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I beg your pardon.
Yeah. Okay. So what's a DC is 13 con save. So hold on a second. So he fails. How much damage did you do? 14 damage?
14, yeah.
Okay. He dies. And then this one here is half save as well, isn't it?
Yeah, half is. It's half damage on a save. 7.
Yeah, he dies as well. Okay, so your shatter explodes in here. The bugbear fails, and 4 goblins all fail.
Wow, very nice.
That'll
The
do.
goblins, one of they all kind of yell out and shriek as they die, as the shatter spell explodes around them.
All right, and as a bonus, I'm just going to convert sorcery points.
Okay.
And I've
Yeah?
Thanks, Rob.
What?
Yeah, so you're on voice activated, remember?
Oh.
Okay. Anything else? Okay, Jet, you're up.
Okay, I shall target this goblin here.
Okay.
And then I shall fire another.
Your arrow strikes true. Roll the damage. 7 damage. The goblin topples forwards and dies.
Right, and then I'll do what I should have done or finish my move last turn.
Move.
Okay. And turn it, if you're done. Ember, you're up.
Okay.
I'm sure I needed that sanctuary now. They just cleared the door with a big old blast and some arrows.
Oh, good call.
Can I see this?
No, he's too far inside the cave.
Okay. Oh. I'm going to assist Rage in getting him up off the floor.
Okay. Very kind of you. Medistra.
I'm Jet's alone, and much as little in my healing talents to rage, I think other people have that. So I'm going to move to Jet. I'm going to see if we can target this guy here with an Aldrich Blast.
Too far away. You won't be able, you won't be able to see him.
Oh,
He's
is
too
it?
far inside the cave.
All right, okay.
I can see that one now.
Yeah, you can see the one closer to the entrance.
Yeah, I can't. I'm at the wrong angle, but that's fine. In which case,
Okay.
I will just end my turn.
Okay. Rage.
Oh, sorry. Can I just before a bit late now? Can I just target Jet and give him 6 points of healing?
Of course you can.
So
Oh,
a
very
D6
good,
of healing.
thank you very much.
If I can remember how to do it.
Okay. Rage will stand up. 15 points of movement.
Yeah.
I'm assisting you, so you should be able to get like a little bit less than that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
That's not, but good shout.
Oh,
What, 8?
just add 1 point. Yeah, if it's
That's all right. So do I do that manually then?
I think
No,
you
it should.
should do it automatically. I think.
15 feet to there.
It's not going to
And
Yeah, add it up manually.
I'll do it manually. You're okay.
10 feet to there. Got 20 foot of movement left.
Thank you very much.
I'll get you next time.
How deep is that water?
You have no idea. L'Oreala went across the log.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
I don't know if the Rage. There was a slope bit up there that we could get up.
On the left?
So
Yes.
All right, okay. I'm.
What, on the right or on the left? Because you just pointed at the right and then said on the left.
Here.
Yeah. What? Over there?
That-
Right.
Yeah.
That's a slope up into the cavern, yeah.
Right. So all I can do is that see? I can't see because a lot of this is blacked out. It's not dim light for me for some reason. I can make it to there. I can't see what's in front of me because it's all black. And bonus action. I will. Can I see that guy in front of me?
Does that fix your lighting problem?
Not really. No.
Okay.
Still got a big black swathe in front of me.
Yeah, I think there's a wall there that's
Hold
doing
on.
something. So.
There is a wall. Let me just move the wall.
It disappeared and then it came back. There you go.
There you go.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh, I can see now.
There you go. I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm thinking, why can't you see things? There you go.
Okay, so can I see this guy?
Yes, you can.
Right. Okay, that's fair enough. Then I've just raged as well.
Okay. All right. And turn if you're done.
Yes,
Kel, you do know that everything that you like link as a song I end up listening to.
Yeah, kind of the idea, I guess.
It's such good choices as well. It's very good, especially Fear of the Dark.
Right. The bugbear comes charging down the hill and takes a swing at Rage with his morning star.
Has to make a DC 13 wisdom save.
Oh, he does, doesn't he?
Yep.
Natural 15. He makes it.
Unless he's got a minus to his wisdom saves.
And he whacks Rage across the face with his morning star for his sheer cheek and tenacity. For 3 points of damage. What the actual fuck?
Sounds about right. Totally correct. Nothing to check
Okay.
there.
That was a bit shite.
I'm quite satisfied with that actually.
I'm not. L'Oreala, you're up. You're up, L'Oreala.
Okay. Damn it, I can't quite get where I wanted to get to.
Fear of the Dark playing in the background.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's not still 15 feet in the air.
Well, that's the point. Where's the in-game battle music?
Oh, good
Yeah.
point.
Where's that?
Where is
But we can't
in-game?
because of DCMA, isn't it?
There you go. Most of what I play is royalty free, so we're okay.
I'm assuming that didn't work again.
What did you try to do?
Toledad.
No, it Bugbear succeeds, yeah?
Damn it.
Bugbears are quite tough, as you're about to find out. Wonder if I could get the light sources to flicker in time with the music. Okay. Kelgar, you're up. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, as a bonus action, I'm going to shift my hex onto that bugbear.
Okay.
Do you need to cancel the ability and recast
Cancel
it?
and recast it. Yeah, don't consume a spell slot.
That other bugbear has gone for help.
Thank you.
clearly mainly charging because Kelgar's playing music that just got me pumped up.
Have I got a clear line of sight from here, or?
You can definitely see him. You're probably going through. You'll be going through rage, so he'll give you -2 to your attack. But yes.
Okay, not really seeing that I can get anything clearer than that. Might move to there, just so that I'm not all the way at the back.
Okay.
And with the time to the cadence of the music that I'm playing, I'm going to send forth another Aldrich Blast, which hopefully will hit this time.
Cool.
Or it will bounce on a 17 and then onto a 3.
Yeah, so again, the darkness is kind of making it difficult for you to get a clear line of sight in the battle.
Okay, no worries. That's me done.
Kurgan. Oh, Kurgan, you're up.
Yep. All right. So 1, 2. I am going to move to there to get a clear line of sight, and I'm going to extend the index finger of my right hand and cast a firebolt at that fucker there.
Is your thumb doing the hammer? Please tell me it is.
I'm doing that. It should be.
Okay. It misses. Again, you fire at the creature, and it's proving to be a bit difficult to hit.
Right.
Is this thing wearing armor?
Yeah, it's wearing armor.
Is it metal armor?
No, it's my
It
turn.
is wearing hide armor and carry. Actually, it's wearing a breastplate. No, it's wearing a hide armor and carrying shield.
Okay.
Okay, Jet, you're up.
So I'm going to go 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm going to target this bugbear.
You're going to say I'm going to target this bugger then?
Sorry?
I thought you were going to say I'm going to target this bugger.
I can say a bugger if you want.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, go for the bugger.
And you hit the
Nice.
bugger.
Yay, the bugger's being hit. Okay.
Okay, your arrow slams into the bugger.
And then I'm going to end turn.
Blooded.
All right, top of the round, it's Amber.
Sorry, I did turn off the music. Oh, I'm still alive. I will shoot the bugbear with my bow.
The arrow glances past Rage, slamming into the stones around the stream.
Bum. Alright, I'll now hide behind L'Oreal.
Okay.
Keep forgetting where things are. Yeah.
Not a great hide. You think you're okay, but, time will tell. Medistra.
I'll put Iron Maiden back on now.
Good plan.
So I'm going to move out. I'm going to move to about here. And then I'm going to pluck a hair, flea out of my hair. And I'm going to point at this one here and cast Infestation again, which was Infestigo. And I'll cast this. And
On the audio pulse.
Yay! You need to do a 13 save, DC
It
13.
failed.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it's taken 2 points of damage.
And that's a poison damage and has to move.
D4.
Yeah, D4, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
roll
roll a
D4.
d4.
Oh. West. 5
Into the
feet.
stream.
Goes into the stream. The stream comes up to its calves.
We know how deep it is now. That's good. And
It's
that
great. I've got the outside torch pulsing to the music. Look.
it's full, isn't it? Do, 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 do.
It really is as well. How have you done that?
It's one of the extended light source options. It's called Audio Pulse, I think.
Wow, I'm getting that.
I
Right.
don't have music coming from.
Okay, Rage will step forward.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm assuming it's got no cover there.
No cover, no.
I'll use my inspiration. Actually, no,
Okay.
I won't. No, I won't.
Okay.
So disco going on here.
You're in disco now. Okay, yeah, you miss. Sorry, I'm playing now.
I'm getting loads of error messages.
Yeah,
same.
a bit like it's good to have a
You
screen.
get flashy lights.
It's just like the 1970s, though, doesn't it? Yeah.
Okay, next up is the Decisive Bug Bear. Smirks at Rage and takes another swing, cracking his morning star across his head again. This time he misses. And he steps to here. And then to here. Okay. Oriala.
My idea ballsed up.
Flanking this chappy here. Electricity reaves my hand as I attempt to shocking grasp him. I say attempt because if it happens like normal, I will horribly fail. But yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of my time.
Elgar.
Well, this is one top goblin.
Okay, moving to there, which should hopefully give me a clear line of sight now.
It should do, yeah.
He's already got hex on him, so I don't need to worry about that. So yeah, once again at a sort of power riff moment, I shall attempt to direct the energy of my music towards him in another Aldrich Blast.
Okay.
Hey.
I shall crit.
20. Okay, your Eldritch
At
Blast
last.
streaks forward, slamming into the bugbear. Roll your damage. $14 points of damage. Your hex should have been maximized, shouldn't it? So you would do 14 points of damage plus 4 points of damage plus 6 points of damage. So you would do another 6 points of damage, which it doesn't matter, it's dead anyway.
Would have been 24 points of damage.
Correct.
Where did the other six
Marvellous.
come from?
His hex.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay.
Where'd the other fucker go?
The entrance to the cavern system goes quiet.
Can't hear you, Zed.
The entrance to the cavern system goes quiet.
You got the music on too loud.
I can't hear you.
We can. You hear
We
it?
can.
What's going on?
I think he's
As
good.
the dust settles from the fight, we're going to call it a night.
Probably reasonable.
Good
I'm going to
timing,
use a bonus action to convert 2 sorcery points into a level 1 spell slot.
That's fine.
I want to quickly, if possible, use a bonus action to cast another D6 at Jet.
Yep, no problem.
And I'm going to try and collect some arrows. Did you say it's half back into?
Just half back, yeah. Whatever you've shot, fired, just get half back.
Is that just going quiet, or is that just a pause? Oh, it's got the actual combat's gone, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Combat.
Now, are we confident that we're done though? We didn't really fight anything which felt like a
No, we are
The
not confident.
big-
No.
We are not done.
Thank you.
boss who could turn into
Sorry.
a wolf.
Sorry, Jet, I'm just rubbish at doing them on
Hello?
D6s.
I'm manually adjusting.
I can't hear any of you guys for some reason.
Hello,
Hello.
Dart.
it's me.
I got.
We can hear
muted
you,
us?
Dart. Have you
I
muted
just
us,
came to
Dart?
speak you on this D&D. It's gone.
Oh, who have we lost already? No,
Dart.
Dart's gone and back again.
I fixed it.
All right. So, there you go.
Right.
We
Thank you
haven't come
very
across
much,
anything
Ed.
bad.
That
We
was
know that
said,
there's one
fantastic.
bugbear that buggered off in the back somewhere.
Yes.
There is a bugbear that buggered off into the back.
What happened? I couldn't hear half the end of that fight.
The cave has gone quiet,
The cave
Um,
entrance has gone quiet indeed.
and we're calling it there for the night.
A reasonable plan, I think.
2375 experience, right?
Exactly, yeah. So, yeah. There should be enough left for you to do that gives you, I would say, how much short are you next level?
325.
Yeah, there's enough left in here to get you to 4th level. At least that is the goal.
That worries me. It's quite a lot of enemies, actually.
Did this bugbear did you say he had a shield, and what weapon did he use?
Morningstar.
Okay. I will pick those up.
All right, let me just add them to the PC.
He
part.
took forever to take down.
It was tough.
No, we were just crap.
It was. To be fair, every spell I cast failed. I think most of everyone's initial attacks failed.
Yep.
That's pretty rough.
He also had. Actually, he wouldn't have had those on him. No, he wouldn't have had that either.
Where does it?
He also has
where
an
does he live?
amulet around his neck.
Oh,
I'll just point that out to L'Oreal and say it may be worth a look.
I will pick it up on our way past, I guess, and put it in the party loot for now.
Onto this, he has 100 of the damn things around his neck. I don't quite know why.
That's why I was so hard to hit.
He also has 100 hand crossbows around his neck on him.
Improvised
And,
armor.
Any gold?
hold on, I'm just having a look what I. Right, so he's got some crystal, probably worth about 10 gold pieces. He has got no gold on him. Yeah, I have no idea what's gone on with these bugbears. They all seem a bit weird. He's got kind of like a pendant amulet worth about, I think, 10 gold pieces.
You want me
Which
to
I've
add these
just-
as gold then?
No, it's worth 5 gold pieces. No, I've added them as items onto your character sheet, onto the party sheet, so you're good.
Alright.
Awesome.
All right. And we will leave it there for the night.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dad. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you kindly.
very, very, very good.
Yes,
Oh,
thank you
welcome.
very much.
I want to find where this bugbear lives because you were saying like, oh, he's not got that on him. He's not got that on him, so there must
Yeah.
be his house.
No, it's the javelins that he's left at the top of the cave, in the cave entrance, just propped up against the wall that you didn't have on him.
Arr.
And he dropped his hand crossbow at the top as well because he didn't need it when he charged down the hillock to twat Rage.
That
Fair plan.
that spell of yours is awesome to protect rage.
Shatter.
No, Shatter's
Oh no!
brilliant.
Oh no! Shatter was brilliant.
Shatter was
when
fantastic.
At the top, yeah, that's twice that.
But the shield spell,
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary. It's
Yeah,
fantastic when
yeah.
it works.
Yeah.
Well, the plan was to stop him getting shot to bits before he got there, but Shatter did the job anyway. So
Brilliant. That Shatter was. Why have you not used that before?
I used it once last session, and I used it twice tonight. I only just got it in the last
Right.
level up. But it's a level 2 spell, so I can only cast it twice or 3 times if I use sorcery points to convert.
Gotcha.
So I've got to be a little careful with it.
Well, level 4 around the corner, give you a few more spell slots and a few more options, feats or ability increases, so it makes you a little bit harder. And then it's upwards to level 5.
But as you
And
said,
then
it's
the world
not about
is
the
your
level.
oyster. It's not about the race to levels, but level 5 is nice.
It's
Yes.
fun.
It's
There's
comfortable.
fun shit coming.
it's a big gear change, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, level 5 changes the game quite nicely.
except for me and Kelg.
Are you level 6 people?
It's the multi-class.
The one level in multiclass.
Yeah, the multiclass that
Well,
can.
it's saying that Aldrich Blast and cantrips will boost, won't they, at 5?
Correct. Yeah.
They go off character level, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not too bad.
Just
Some
sit by me and
decent
go.
utility regardless.
Eldritch Blast.
My level 4 is all about the feet,
Hmm.
and then it's 2 attacks at level 5, isn't it? So
It's- I love
Yeah, the
that
2
bit.
attacks is going to be massive for you. Like,
Then you can take 2 people
That we
alive
want to save.
in one turn.
Yes. No, save them both. Oh,
well, Zed knows the feet I'm getting, so it's barbarian 2-hander. What you're going to get?
He's gonna
great
get.
weapon fighter.
He's gonna get sneeze attack.
That's the one. Yeah.
you've got COVID, and you've got COVID.
So you're picking up Meta Magic Expert, right?
Well, just work your way through here. Hopefully, survive.
That's
Smile
how I
on
think,
your
actually.
face.
I'm loving, yeah, because I'm just loving part of this little dungeon is awesome, and you're just gonna go fuck off and run. Guarantee it.
I've put the Morningstar shield on my sheet, so
Okay.
I'll take it off the party sheet.
Yeah, no worries.
For those times where you think, actually, it might be better to have a bit more armor here.
Yes, exactly.
Ed wouldn't do that to us, right?
Funny guy.
I know, I've already been slightly made insane by a weird altar. I've also had Vecna basically poke into my mind. I'm not having a good few episodes at the moment. My sanity may be waning.
It's not as bad as Jets, though. Oh, I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm alive.
If only I'd been an evil character. Could have had a crazy mask on, a skull in the hand, and could be chatting with Vecna like good buddies.
Yes.
Mhm.
With your little slimy eyeball mouthy thingy. Look at me, Mum. I've got a friend.
I really hope we don't have to fight that column thing. That just doesn't sound good at all.
Well, that's what we're trying to avoid doing now, right? By
Yeah.
taking out the thing that we're not
Exactly.
going to kill.
I forgot that I'm talking. I'm not pressing the button.
Try and keep Eldritch Horrors off the menu for now, guys.
Oh,
Yes,
please.
Has anyone played Call of Cthulhu?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not for a while, but I do like it.
I used to play Call of Cthulhu, but it made me mad.
Wibble.
I quite like it just because my last character, what was he? He's a carpenter from Sheffield who was also a Chippendale on the night.
I love it.
If we ever get jaded with this, I would run not a Call of Cthulhu campaign, but a Trail of Cthulhu campaign, and the campaign Mr. Roddy has played a little bit of it. Eldritch Lies. It's one of probably the top 5 Cthulhu-based campaigns that have been created.
Oh, okay.
I'd be interesting.
I thought he was pulling it out there and he's going to show it to me and say he's got it.
No, I've got the Mithras version of Call of Cthulhu, which is you can't see it. Casting the Runes. It's actually based on M.R. James. Nobody knows him, but he's guided all creepy stuff as well.
The alternative would be a Knights Dark Ages game, which actually is really cool because you set it in modern day, so you have everything available to you today to combat vampires in the world. And that's pretty freaking awesome.
Cool. I've been watching What We Do in the Shadows, so that'd be Chardonnay and...
I do enjoy What We Do in the Shadows as well.
Chardonnay? That's a drink.
Yes.
It is
a night out with the boys. It cures everything.
It's also the name of a ditzy girl from Essex.
That's right.
Who would do anything for you for a few $100.
I know Chardonnay. In it. Like. Not yet.
Oh my god.
All right, guys, I'm out of here.
Yeah, apologies for any girls from Essex, though.
Yes, for all our Essex viewers, this is purely what Zed
you can
said,
tell he's
not
from
me.
Kent.
Indeed. Yeah. Apologies to any ditzy girls called Chardonnay that live across the.
That just happen to be watching the stream.
Yeah, I bet there's loads.
And those that are called Essex as well.
Yeah.
What skills do you need to tame animals?
You need animal handling and probably a wand of tame animals, like a wand of animal friendship or something.
Or be a ranger or a druid.
Is that Ogrimmar as your background?
There's also a speak to animals spell, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely on druid. Definitely on ranger as well.
I need to figure out how to use to set a background with my camera.
Yeah, I think Guy's got Ogrimmar, is it?
Yeah, it looks a bit like it.
It does.
Yeah, that's Ogrimmar.
He was miles away then, wasn't he?
Yeah, I don't think it is Ogrimmar. It looks a bit like it.
I'm just thinking it's when you walk in the main gate, you've got that big tent at the front, you've got the auction house on the right hand side.
Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know, it's just a random picture I picked off the internet.
You got lucky. It's not porn.
one of the last 1% remaining non-porn images on the internet.
Right. To be a sad day when that goes.
In fact, I'm going to head to bed. It's nearly midnight here.
It is, yes. Yes. Thank you for turning up. Next week we're not on, are we? Or are we?
Next week we're on.
Oh, we're on next week. Sorry, I had a brain fart for some reason.
Yeah.
You're about to upset me there, Maddie.
I know, sorry. I kind of like...
Well, there's no reason why we're not on next week. Let's put it this way.
Must make note to stay alive for next week.
Yeah.
Should be here next week as well.
Are you still streaming?
Do I have any cover for the
Oh,
trial?
yeah. I always enjoy a little after game chats.
After game chats are great.
Yeah. It's like the after credit scene.
But not as good.
No.
It's disappointing, yeah.
It is.
Definitely not as good.
Right, fantastic. I'm going to kill it now anyway. Thank you all for watching. Zed, you are amazing as always. And thank you guys for turning up because you guys are brilliant.